a regular type life.
The fuck is that? Barbecues and ball games?
Yeah.
This regular type life that you live?
My life? No, my life. No, my life's a disaster zone.
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
Well, I ain't like that no more, man. I ain't no crazy killing fool.
And have we defeated evil? As it seems we have.
Good and evil. There never is one without the other.
Don't get too cocky, my boy, no matter how good you are. Don't ever let them see you coming. That's the gap, my friend. You gotta keep yourself small, innocuous. Be the little guy. You know, the nerd, the leper, shit-kicking servant. Look at me. Underestimated from day one. I'm the hand of Mona Lisa's skirt. I'm a surprise, Kevin. They don't see me coming.
Hello, hello. All right. Here we are again. Saturday night, 5 minutes early. This is episode 45 of the INDIESPHERE. So next month, July, it's a 2-year anniversary. Can't believe it. 2 years, 2 fucking years for doing this stupid show. No, it ain't that stupid. It's just simple. I'm trying to spice it up a little, knock it up a little, trying to think of more interesting topics. Next week might be pretty cool. As I was getting ready, this idea hit me, and I'm like, oh man, that would be fun. That could be a fun one. Very unpredictable, not the kind of topic you're used to seeing here or this little crew of mine talks about. But it's necessary when it comes to it's an important element in fiction and fantasy stories, whether it's film, books, comics, whatever, man, video games, all this shit. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. I think next weekend it could be an interesting one. So anyways, tonight I'm waiting for the gang to get here. It's my fault. I started early. I told them to get here. Come on over at 9, and it's like 5 till. So I'll just ad lib a little bit for 5 minutes. But yeah. So tonight, the only topic I have, and then as usual, it'll be a free for all. Everyone will talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about. But as I'm getting ready for this coming fall, and it also pertains to the current. My indie comics that I do. The whole topic of world building, especially in a dark fantasy setting, there's endless amounts. There's no boundaries, no borders. It's insane. The only boundaries and borders is your imagination, which I don't have a problem with, and time, which we all have a problem with because we're not here forever. So, I've basically developed the continent, I guess you'd say. I call it a landmass, for my story. And this goes back to the old D&D days in high school and college, where the way we played, the way I DM'd, it's based on, it's like an alternate reality. It's like based on planet Earth. Hey, here's somebody. And if you're familiar with the books or any of my work, this whole setting basically takes place on ancient Earth. And I'm trying to integrate more of that into the stories. Like in volume 2, if people just got this one. This whole inside inside cover part, this introduction. It mentions that, talks about that. It talks about the age where this takes place and everything like that. And of course, I'm going to try to keep putting that in any aspect of the story I do. I need to like remind people this story's like a long time ago, but it's Earth, this planet. It's just, everything's different. Obviously, it's everything. Eventually, what happens is it's destroyed from a cataclysm, and everything's basically wiped out, and there's no evidence, and then we rise today, and here we are, and that's why there's no actual evidence of this lost age. That's the angle I'm going for. But enough of that. Who's this? Hey. Oh, here's a couple people. Oh, what's up? I don't need to type. What's up, Alex? What's up, Wookie? All right, let me get Wookie, are you ready to come in, man? Wookie's here. Ready or not, I'm bringing you in, brother. So.
Good evening, Kurtson.
Hey, there you dude, I like your yeah, you sent me that. That's cool as shit. I love it. I still think what I'd like to do, like I said, I'd like to actually buy you a helmet, like a samurai, and have you yourself wear it on the stream. That'd be so cool. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd love it. That'd be awesome.
Really sounds spectacular.
Yeah, dude, you even got the fucking dialogue down too. Cool shit.
Ha ha.
I like it. All right, so we got Alex in the chat. This Alex is Rex's slightly younger brother. As we all are getting old here, guys.
Oh, that's Ika-san's younger brother.
Yeah, the whole age gap thing doesn't really matter anymore. 2 years, 3 years doesn't make a fucking difference once you start getting older like us. But Alex, yeah, you haven't been in here in a while, man. It's been probably a month. I haven't seen you in chat unless you've just been a stalker watching from the shadows, which is cool with me, man. But either way, yeah, Alex. So we're talking about the D&D shit tonight for the first part. Again, not just a D&D thing. It's more of the world building thing of there he is, of what I've done forever and what I've integrated in the indie books I've self-published and crowdfunding and all that good shit, which is what that little trailer was for. It was just establishing maps and environments and locations and blah, the setting and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. So Wookie, we're waiting for Rex to get here, and Tashi. Actually, I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind him being late. It's kind of relaxing when I don't have all 3-4 of you guys like there waiting, and I have to bam get y'all in. I'm just like, I can just shoot the shit and babble and talk to myself. It's kind of fun.
Well, you were talking about the maps and the world building and stuff, and I remember when you were on, I think it was my channel, you showed me the maps of stuff that you made.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which are awesome and cool, man. That's just, that takes time and that takes creativity, and you got to have that vision to put down, for your world.
Yeah, it's in a way I don't like to call it cheating, but I guess someone haters would call it cheating. There it is. Oh shit, I forgot to all right, so there's Alex, aka Tyler. Alex, if we ever call Alex Tyler because his character in the game in college was named Tyler, and he was Rex's younger brother. So in the game, Rex has a younger brother named Tyler. There's Vulcan. What's up, buddy?
Vulcan.
Glad you can join us, man. The maps. So, in fact, I'm just going to start pulling this shit up now. Actually, I should do this before Eek gets here, because every time I pull some up, it bumps Eek, and you don't seem to have that problem. So,
Eek needs to talk to his internet provider.
Yeah, Eek needs to talk to somebody. Something. So let me bring up a couple images here. Let me see. What do we got? There we go. All right, first, let's see. All right, so first, show. What the hell is it? It's loading. There we go. Look familiar?
Oh yeah.
There it is. All right. So this is a detailed colored map of our planet. No names, no borders, no nothing, right? This particular drawing, I have resized it so it's really fucking big, so I can get really detailed. What I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to start doing it with the motherland here, North America, is I'm going to start naming every continent, you know, in cool font, of course. Yep. Then once I have this working copy, I can, with a click, change it to a sepia tone so it'll look like an old map, or I can do any drawing on it or any adjustments or any fucking thing I want to. But this is like the template I have. I have this template of the continents on our planet. Now I can fuck with it. You know what I mean? So when I say cheating, this is what I'm talking about. Most fantasy authors or fiction, they actually create their own continents, the shape, and they do all this crap. I say fuck that. We have an awesome world. It's different everything from north to south, east to west, and it's so big. But the main reason why I do this, and I'll explain this. In fact, let me explain this with our next crew member here. Explosives. I guess explosives are a hobby.
They're coming to get you.
And, you know, sometimes he gets scared away.
Oh,
there he is.
Hey.
Tashi, how's it going, man?
Jim Morrison's ghost.
Good.
So Tashi, I'm just going into this whole map thing.
I don't know what was up with the link you sent me. I had to refresh it to get it to work.
Oh, that's all right. Like I said, I'm dude, I'm so, if you haven't figured it out, I'm so laid back and like unprofessional with this shit. To me, these streams are like a hangout, you know. It's like I'm not monetized. I'm not trying to get a ton of people. I don't care. You know, it's like for me, this is like therapy, basically. It really is. I mean, it'd be cool, it'd be awesome. It'd be cool if I get more subscribers and I get monetized. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's fine. It's cool. I'm not trying. You know what I mean? I'm just I don't care. There's just too much shit I got going on besides this stuff. So yeah, I'm not a, you know, whatever you call it, ball breaker when it comes to if someone's late or they have issues. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Thank you for making a post this week. Yeah, Vulcan. Well, like I said, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So that's why I just kind of peek into my channel, Vulcan. And on Saturday night, if you see that title, then you know I'm going to stream. But like I said, I will. If I'm not going to stream, I told this, I think I said this before last night. If I'm not going to stream, I will DM you. Hey, I'm not doing tonight or whatever like that. If you don't hear from me, just then assume I'm streaming with or without a thumbnail. This week, I said, hey, I could do a map as a thumbnail. Next weekend, if we do the topic I want to do, I may not do a thumbnail because I'm afraid none of you fuckers will come to the show to talk about the topic. And so I don't want to, the whole point is to have you guys here talking about this topic. And I'm not going to say.
It's not K-pop, is it?
Damn it, Wookie, you ruined it. You just fucking ruined it. I thought of you. I was going to say it's not K-pop. It's not as bad as K-pop, but it's along those lines. It's like in a branching arena of that. Okay.
Oh no.
Let's just say it's a kind of topic that men don't like talking about, that men are uncomfortable talking about, whether you're
Jock
young
itch?
or old. What?
Jock itch?
I knew someone was going to say something about a penis because we just can't help it. Guys, it was always a reference to a dick, I swear to Christ. Speaking of dicks, look who's here. Look who finally decided to show up. he wired with tinfoil and MacGyvered his fucking internet. So let's do the usual. Brother Rex. Welcome.
How are you?
How's MacGyver? How's the MacGyver of Ohio doing?
Well, my plan didn't work, so
What's
we'll
that?
see what happens.
It's all right, dude. Like I said, I just explained to Tashi. I'm so laid back on this show. I don't care if you show up an hour late. I guarantee I'm babbling.
I kept trying to get in. I think I was clicking on last week's because I'm like, there's nobody in here.
That's awesome.
Someone sent you the wrong link.
Dude, you got to delete your old emails. I'm constantly
I don't
delete
get
so
into
much
my email at all.
I figured, right? Yeah, you're not a computer kind of guy. I'm actually
I
impressed that you're here and you're able to do this well because you don't you don't do games, you don't do shit.
So I just don't have time for that crap.
I hear you.
I'm on Facebook, but I don't get on there, man.
God.
Nobody gives a shit if I'm sitting at the doctor's office or something. I mean, who cares? Man?
Dude, I have time to post my ass off on Facebook, and I purposely don't.
Yeah.
I will stare at the fucking wall and watch it get dark until there's no more wall to see, and I have nothing but pitch black before I post on fucking Facebook.
Don't understand people that do that.
It sucked. I hate Facebook. I'm gonna have to delete my account because I don't do any. I never fucking post. And now I got exes, dude. I got in the last 2-3 months, I've had 3 ex-girlfriends, all from Ohio. Find me, and I'm okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, what the thing is, no
Been there,
ex,
done that. Yeah.
no ex that has an issue with me is gonna fucking friend me on Facebook. You know what I mean? We know who we're talking about. Eek. You know some of the exes. They're not gonna friend me. You know what I'm saying? They'll block me of anything. But which is fine.
Probably wouldn't talk to me either.
Yeah. Well, because you're friends with me. I
mean, there are women on the internet that didn't even date you that won't even say your name.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, you know what?
Kurt-san, these women need to be turned into sushi.
There are some in the indie comics community that are the same way. Like they don't even know me and they hate me.
Bad.
Like I've never met these people. I don't know who the fuck these people are, and I know I'm being blocked or ignored or something. I'm just like, whatever, man.
Well, my good friend always used to tell me, don't dip your wick in crazy.
No, I love it. Oh, it's the best. Are you shitting me? Crazy's the best. The best chicks in bed are the crazy. I don't want to get graphic, but the number one for me, top of the list, and I'm not bragging. It's a long list. Okay, it's a long list. Eek knows. If anyone ever calls me out on bullshit, whatever, dude, I said you just talk to Eek. Eek has been the witness to my fucked up life for 30 years. And he can say, no, I've met him, I've seen him, I've heard him. You know what I mean?
They're real fun for a while.
Yeah, not all of them. Like he doesn't know about the 1-nighters, the 1-weekers, the 1-monthers. This maybe a 6. I'll mention a 6-monther.
Yeah.
All the Sybils.
Eek knows the 1+, the 1 year plus ones. The ones I've lived with and all that shit. Anyways.
Play Misty for me.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
The crazy bitches are the best. And my number one was in Vegas. She was what you people would call a stripper, but in Vegas we call them adult entertainers. German, Italian, half German, half Italian.
Holy shit.
Crazy as fucking crazy, as in the helicopters were coming after her. White vans were driving, following us when she's in my car.
When she's not chasing you with a rolling pin.
Right. She had no driver's license. She had no car. She was making bank, but she couldn't afford a car, and she lived with her mom in the apartment above me. Why, do you ask? If a hot chick makes so much money, how come she doesn't have her own place, doesn't have a car? It's because it's Vegas, and she's an alcoholic and a drug addict and every other fucking thing. So that's where the money goes. That's where
the money to the poor. Come on.
No.
Yeah, right.
But she was the craziest and like the most damaged. And when I say damaged, it's stuff I can't talk about on stream. But let's just say she had a past that was very damaging to her, and she was very honest about it. And I was like, "This is the craziest bitch I've ever met, and I love it. Oh my God, I loved her. And we were together for like 6 months. And it finally got to the point where I've had enough of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And plus, she went to AA again, and her fucking whatever they call them. I've never been in AA, but the group leader,
sponsor,
whoever, they like how they were an alcoholic and now they're better and they have the fucking coins. And so, okay. Yeah. Well, her sponsor was a ex-adult entertainer as well. And she was telling her she wanted her to cut off ties with anyone she was close to except her. Oh, there we go. Everyone knows except me. I've never.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with AA. And so she told me that. She's like, I don't know if we'll be able to see each other for a while. And I'm just like, what? Why? And I'm like, I'm trying to fucking help you because, I had that hero's fucking syndrome,
Dude,
help
that's
you.
Where you just got to take the win, man.
Right. Well, it was a lot of wins. It was 6 months of winning. Let me tell you, dude, I was like, wow. Something about it really bothered me because I was like, we are like this, and we really are. And we talked about shit that we don't. It was just you could tell it really we were actually really close. We actually really, and that really bothered me that her, and I get the AA thing, all this stuff, but that her female ex-stripper sponsor was telling her not to have close ties to anybody, family, whoever, boyfriend. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. Why is she alienating her?
Yeah, exactly.
And so this chick, and I'm like, I said, okay, well, I'll tell you what. I said, you know what? I said, call me sometime. And I kind of, she knew. She gave me that look like I just slapped her. And she was in her, and I just walked away, and that was it. And then I found out 2 weeks later, her sponsor that told her to, alienate herself and just listen to her gets busted for meth. And I'm like, imagine that. Nice shot, you dumb bitch.
Well,
you fucking chose her over me and your family. Nah,
that was AA, not MA.
Yeah.
So her sponsor wasn't a sponsor anymore, and she was back in her rehab. And I'm like, sorry, this is Vegas. You bet on the wrong fucking hand, baby. It's like you should have stuck with me. It was really cool what we had going, and I wanted it to go longer. Well, of course, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The other factor where I said I think it's time to go is she said she'd love to have a kid, and I'd be a great father. And I said, well, hey, holy shit, I gotta go to work. Time to go to work. Jump out of that bed. So between that and this whole trust issue, I was like, yeah, okay, I guess I'm done. And that was that. But I'm telling you, man,
and then
out of all of them, the craziest bitch, she was the best. It was like she could read my mind. It was like she was it was fucking weird. It was what it was. It was like, bitch, do you have I know you're crazy and you're, entertainer, but do you know men so well? You are in my fucking head. No, exactly. It was weird. I'm telling you guys, if you ever get a chance, experience it. Just don't fucking marry him or have kids with them,
Yeah, that's what I was said. Never dated.
No.
But as for crazy, fuck yeah, I love it. Are you sure? It's never boring. It's never boring, dude. There are chicks where it's just got this one girl.
It's never boring, but
I broke up.
It's like you're on that edge of the cliff, and she's the one that you're back with her hands on your shoulder, going, "Hey, do you love me? Do you love me?"
Yeah, it's crazy.
Push, bitch.
But I broke up with a girl because it was too normal. I was so fucking bored. She was so goddamn normal. It reminded me of the Facebookers. Just talking about everyday mundane shit.
She wasn't damaged.
I'm like, no, she wasn't damaged. She was pretty together. I mean, she wasn't,
Well, Kurt, most of us are able to filter out that stuff. You just have to learn to kind of go, that's exactly what I would have said. Yeah. Apparently, you can't do that.
No, but see, the problem is I'm too honest, and I'm too. I'm
You
not
don't have to lie. You just kind of half pay attention.
No, I know. I've tried.
You're
I've
like,
tried.
"What
I
was that?"
can't. I've tried. It sucks. It's like there's this like default mechanism in me that just eventually says, nope, I can't take it anymore. I have to be honest. I mean, nope, I have to. It's like I'm not deceptive. I hate deceptive, and I don't want to be deceptive. All the way down, even like my campaigns and Indiegogo, all the crowdfunding crap. It's like promoting my book. I kept stressing to everybody. I'm like, this is very graphic, like really adult graphic, as in don't have your kids near it, as in like I am strongly stressing this is for adults, and it's for dark twisted adults, mind you, not church going adults. Again, don't back the fucking book if you think you're gonna have a problem. I mean, and I'm probably oh my god, you probably lost backers. Good, because I don't want
you
so
probably talked a few of them out of it.
Yeah.
I have a guilty conscience. I have a guilty conscience. It's what it is.
That's why the Mormon chicks haven't come back.
And that's why Well, no, and the Mormon chicks were cool. It was the other one, the not the Hare Krishnas. Who's the other ones?
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witnesses. They're the ones that didn't come back. I think.
Is that because you put American flag on your door or something?
No, I think they saw the Christmas lights. See,
the Christmas lights. There you go.
I got Christmas lights everywhere. As in Halloween colored, white, blue. I got fucking.
There you go.
And it's like there's really nowhere around here where there's not lights, I guess. And I think they saw them or something, and maybe that spooked them. Or maybe I just spooked them because
it's just
the way I am. Who knows?
Well, you remember that kid up there at the house in Dayton? The kid next door
asked us if we were bad guys.
Why are you a bad guy?
Why are you a bad guy?
Why are you a bad guy?
Yeah, tell that story, because this is the kind of shit that like makes me a legend. You know what I mean? That didn't happen. I'm like, here's the witness.
Come on, Eek, tell a story. Come on.
The house in East Dayton.
That shit.
Now, real quick, the setup. The house in East Dayton was a pre-Civil War built house. I think we mentioned this before. It had like 11, 12-foot ceilings and 8-foot doorways.
The doorways were huge,
It had almost like a castle tower on the front. It was pre-Civil War built house. Dude, it had didn't it have the servant like door and shit? It was
it had that side room. It had like a mud room there, but
where like the servants.
It wasn't that expensive of a house, so I don't think it had servants.
Well, but it was just the design was old. It was
4 bedrooms.
Yeah, it was old. You could tell. And
you could put a tennis ball in the kitchen and it would roll across the floor.
Yeah. Floor was not level. There was 5 of us. Was there 2 chicks and 3 guys living there? And then eventually it ended up being like 8, 9, 10 fucking people half the time. but the ones that were on the lease, I think there was 5 of us, and we paid a whopping $96 a month each.
Yeah,
was our rent. 96.
Me, you, Marco, Heather, and Kevin.
Yeah, and then Patty kind of joined in because she had a car. The only one that had a car was Zeke. None of us had cars, so Patty was this girlfriend of ours. She had a car. Was like, sure, you can stay whenever time as long as you drive us around. She did. But it was pretty cool.
I just tried to stay drunk all the time, so I didn't have to drive everybody around.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's a good out.
Yeah, I know. When I'm dead, I'm gonna have to like send Ike some money up front. Say, hey, this covers the fucking bio once I'm dead, dude. It's like tell the story so people know I'm not full of shit. So, anyways, so this is the house. It's obviously not the best part of town. However, it is the white side of town because if you've ever been to Dayton, I can't imagine what it's like now. Can you imagine, Ike? It's probably
I've driven through there and it's still pretty rough. Yeah, about a year ago I drove through there and went, wow.
There's East and West Dayton. There's the East Side and the West Side. Main Street divides the East Side from the West Side. The West Side is black. The East Side is white. So we were on the East Side. So the good news is, we blended in. The bad news, they were fucking bottom of the barrel white redneck.
You remember they were across the street? The one they had a Confederate flag on the front of their house.
Oh my God.
No American flag, just a Confederate flag.
Why? See, that's the shit that we didn't know we should have gotten pictures of, and we should have gotten pictures of. Because we would show that here. I'd say, look at
You know,
this was
yeah.
where we lived in college, and a Confederate flag on the front, fucking not some little thing. It was big.
Dude, they leveled a shotgun at Kevin in broad daylight out there.
Yeah.
Somebody broke into the guy's van, and he just assumed it was us.
Yeah.
And Kevin happened to be going out to catch the bus to go up to school, and he's pointing a shotgun at him out there.
Kevin, of all of us, out of all of us,
all people, yeah. Kevin.
The one who gets rattled the most, he probably pissed himself walking. Like if it was me, I would be like
next door.
I'd be like, holy shit!
Next door, like
I'd be like,
in.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, stop, don't move, and I'm like, give me a camera, I gotta get a picture of this. You know, that's how like I'd be. You know, Patty would probably just flirt with him and try to fuck him. Hey man, you got any weed?
Right.
Eke would probably just give him the finger guns right back at you and keep walking, laughing. That's how everyone was, but Kevin was
yeah. He was scared of me when he first met me.
Yeah.
Too funny, man.
Kevin was the Cavalier, by the way, Vulcan.
It was him.
Kevin played the Cavalier Vulcan, the man of honor, the lawful good. So we're hoping you will be a little bit tougher than Kevin. It'd be cool if the paladin of the group had a little bit more of a backbone than Kevin Ferry, and his last name was Ferry, by the way. Still is Ferry. But anyways, we're going in every fucking direction. So back to the fucking story that Eke was trying to tell, and then we'll go back to the map thing. So Eke, real quick, tell the story about our house in East Dayton with the little kid neighbor.
Yeah. We were out there trimming, like working in a yard or something, and he came over. You know, his parents told him.
Yeah.
And he's all like, "Are you a bad guy? Why are you a bad guy?" And Kurt's just, well, it's just the way it is. Some of us are bad people.
But the irony is that I had talked about this because that line in Scarface, everyone knows that's an older movie, especially now. It's like real old. Yeah. And there's that awesome speech he gives about when he's drunk and he's in the restaurant and he's like, "I'm the bad guy. You need me."
That's right.
You know what I mean? Remember that?
Yeah.
And it hit me. And of course, I mirror everything on myself and say, "Oh my God, I'm just like him." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was looking at us going, wait a minute, there's a little bit of truth to this because the shit that happened our sophomore year of college, where the fucking DA or CA or whatever the fuck community advisor came over and had a meeting with us and was concerned because the neighbors were concerned. And there's this report of witchcraft and bones and stuff. I literally quote, witchcraft, bones, and stuff. And we're like, this is fucking comedy gold. This is awesome. And because we had
turned around and said, "Yeah, he's a witch. He's right there."
Yeah. Well, I did. My best friend was a witch. Yeah. And so the turkey bones we had for Thanksgiving, he tied together and assembled into what is those things called? He hang it from the window like a
dream catcher.
Well, there's a word for it, but it's not like a wind chime because it was inside. But there's something shit like that, like that they hang over babies' cribs. Anyways.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Well, he tied all the turkey bones and shit. It looked really fucking cool because he had the breast and the leg bones hanging from it. He had all these strings and leather hanging from it. He hung it in front of the window, right, of a college off-campus apartment. Well, our neighbors were the jocks and the fucking cheerleaders and the football players. We look like Tashi would have fit right fucking in. Give Tashi a biker jacket. That was us. Because it was like leather jackets, cowboy boots, ripped jeans, fucking long hair, all this. We looked like metalhead rockers, right?
Early 90s.
Early 90s. So that was us. Everyone around us.
80s.
Everyone around us with clean cut, buff jocks, football, whatever typical fucking jocks. But they never fucked with us because they were afraid of us. Yeah. They were scared to death because of shit like that. Bones hanging in the fucking window and weird lights and shit.
The best thing you could have done when that RA came over at the door, hey, we heard about witchcraft and your bones, and you should have just gave him a blank stare and just slowly shut the door on him.
Well, I remember. Well, first of all, his name was Craig. His name was Craig, and he was a brother, and he was really cool. Because he was like, guys, I hate to do this because I remember, Ringo's the one that opened the door and talked to him. He's the one, I'm the one that made him. He's like, it's okay, the name. And he's like,
he made a
and
mobile.
Ringo was, of course, playing up to it. Saying, Mobile, thank you.
Mobile.
A mobile. That's the fucking word. A mobile. Like Mobile, Alabama. He made a mobile out of turkey bones, okay? Because we were into that shit. We had skulls and bones and swords and D&D shit. We were fucking living in D&D world, man. Candles burning, incense burning. I mean, we were like half in the D&D world and half in reality. I swear to God. That's how it worked. Right, Eek? Am I right?
Oh, yeah. You weren't even
weren't
allowed
there.
to put the candles out because Ringo would freak out because you're going to upset the fire god or whatever.
Yeah, literally. You couldn't blow him out. It would offend the fire god, so he would put him out with his fingers.
You remember what
that was our
to Rich? Was it? No, it wasn't Rich. It was Nick. Nick complained about coming home and the ice cube trays not being filled. So Ringo would get home every day before him and take all the ice cube trays, break them off in the sink, put them back in the freezer empty, and then run hot water over the ice cubes.
Oh, fuck.
And Nick would come home and be like, fuck, he doesn't fill the ice cube trays.
A lot of unnecessary, but that's we're young, and that's how.
Well, that's the kind of stuff I would have done, like the time I broke all
it's that
Kevin's pencils. You remember that?
Dude, I can't believe that. Now that would like piss me off if you did that. I'd be like, dude.
He had a big test the next day, so I got this stuff and broke all of his pencils. He had like 3 or 4 of them in there.
Oh shit!
And they were brand new.
And I didn't think he would find them until he got to the test the next day.
He found him like that before.
15 minutes go by and I hear him upstairs. Who broke all my Baral Murado number 2s?
And he literally said that. He said
named his
the name of. He didn't say who broke my fucking pencils. He said the name that's on the pencil itself, and we're just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, amazing.
Like foiled again. He wasn't supposed to find that until tomorrow morning.
Everyone was like a comic book character. I mean, seriously, we were like comic book characters. I swear to God. That's why it's like, for me, it's hard to meet and click with people now, and I blow most people off because no one's like fucking characters anymore. Look at you guys. You guys are like fucking characters.
Yeah.
That's why you're on the fucking show. But when you're like normal, average, there's no distinguishing visual mark about. There's nothing.
It's a fucking bot.
Nobody's got a sense of humor anymore either.
No.
That's
just
can't make
jokes about anything.
No, it's like, I have a dark sense of humor, and that's that, and ain't changing. It never will. And I click with people like that. Clearly, you guys do too, because you wouldn't be hanging out.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
at work.
What's that?
I have to throttle it back at work.
Yeah, I bet.
You used to be able to say all kinds of stuff at work, and now, boy, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, watch out.
Office,
You'll get a visit from HR.
Yeah. But no, so that's the background of the bad guy thing, is that we were kind of we didn't fit in the community at college, and
I wouldn't want us as neighbors now, so
no. But they literally they reported us because they were concerned,
Yeah.
So Kurt,
you
guys were the modern rendition of Animal House.
Kinda, yeah.
Except not that obnoxious and
not
loud.
quite
We weren't
as crazy as that. But
we were more of a, like I said, we were more of a hey, what's up, B-Dog?
B-Dog.
Welcome, B-Dog.
How's it going, B-Dog?
We were now they would have had SWAT kicking our door down. I guarantee.
Oh shit.
You.
Probably.
Because they would say we were a cult, and God knows what was going on in there, blood sacrifices and shit like that. Because
I heard some cheerleader disappeared in there.
Well, because that's what was weird, is they thought we were drug dealers, because even though we looked the way we were and we were the way we were, we had 5-6 girls that hung out with us that were all at the time like hot. They were hot college. I mean, they all were. It's like I got photos of them. They were all attractive girls, and they always came over late at night, and they would stay late and all this stuff. And the nosy ass jocks, they couldn't conceive of, wow, these girls like these guys just because who they are. No, there had to be drugs involved. Yeah. So we were the drug dealers, and these chicks were addicted to drugs, and that's why they'd come over at night, because they'd get all fucked up on drugs and fuck us, and then they'd leave. Right. The truth is, half the girls are playing fucking D&D like nerds with us. You know what I mean? The other half are listening to music and talking about deep shit like how big is the universe or shit, I'm about out of weed. I need weed. Can someone make a weed run? Okay. Someone...
I was going to say, I wouldn't go so far as to say there weren't any drugs because...
Well, there was always drugs, but it wasn't. It was weed, dude. It was... We smoked cigarettes. Some of us, not me, smoked weed, and we all drank. And in the drinking, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. It was cheap fucking beer. I didn't start rum until I was in Vegas, for Christ's sakes. So it was, and that's why I didn't drink, because I'm like, I know this is supposed to be fun, but it's not fun for me. The beer's warm. It tastes like shit. I hate drinking out of a can.
Yeah.
I need to drink all this shit in order to get a buzz. I'm pissing all the time. This is fun. No, I'm going back to fucking coffee and Coke. I get more of a high with my fucking 2 pots of coffee a day than my fucking beer. You know what I mean?
Did you go over there to that big keg party that Rich had where the RAs busted them and made them dump the kegs out? Or maybe he only had one.
It sounds familiar.
He was sitting in the bathroom like draining it out.
Doing
and every
not
time the
selling.
RA walk out of the room, he'd start drinking out of the tap. Well, and then he put it back in the tub.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, anyway, so yeah, crazy college days. Yeah. So let's move on. I don't want this to be a college reunion fucking show.
Fun as it was.
As we started, but there's Vulcan. So, anyways, okay. So yeah, so I was explaining how everything is based on Earth, and here's the map I'm going to use. I'm going to start lettering it and all this crap. And yeah, so maps are going to be important. They are in the books, and when we do this thing in the fall, hopefully there'll be maps there too, obviously. The one I'm hoping, and I'll have to test it a little bit later because I know it's going to bump eke off, and I don't want to deal with that. But I'm going to open up Photoshop, and I'm going to... What's that?
Go ahead and try it out.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I'll try it out. Because what I want to do is I want to see if you guys in the audience can see me draw on shit here on Photoshop. I think it will show, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to share the Photoshop screen. Bring up something. And so far so good. Eek, you're still here.
Yeah.
It's booting up. Thing is, see, Photoshop's a big program. In fact, it takes up more memory on my computer than anything else. It's number one. It's at the top when it comes to Photoshop's huge speed. So that's probably why it bumps you, because it takes a minute to fucking open. All right, give me a second. What I'm doing is I'm bringing up an old map. I'm gonna see if I can draw. I'm gonna see if this works. All right, this looks good. Let's see here. Let's try. We'll just try this. Okay. Now this isn't fit. This is a different size than what I will be using. This is like a 8.5 by 11 type thing, but I just want to see if, all right, first, let's see if I can share screen. Okay. Where's my fucking, where is it? All right, share screen. Where the fuck is my Photoshop? Come on, man. Yeah, so this is what sucks. Where is it? This is what throws me. Hold on.
Yeah, now who's having technical problems?
Yeah, no, it sucks. No, this isn't technical. This is I'm retarded problems. It's there's all these fucking windows. Oh, got it. All right. Let's see. Now I just have, you see it? There it is.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yep.
You see the map, Photoshop screen? Okay. Yep. Perfect. Okay, now let's see if you see this. Oops, let me darken it. Do you see this?
Yep.
You see a red streak over? No, let me check.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Squiggly.
Boom! Line. Mission accomplished. That's all I need to do.
Draw some boots on there.
Of course you said.
That's not what I would have drawn.
I can imagine. Damn it, where's Kathy? We need to roll you. We gotta roll.
I sent her to work.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, that's why you're
I
here.
sent her to work, man.
Some Greek phallic symbols on there.
Yeah, so it'd be like, okay, you guys travel here, you make camp here. You get the whole fucking point. This is what I wanted to make sure of, that you guys in the audience can see this, because what this will do, this will be fucking time consuming as shit, because I'll do a map beforehand, like knowing where you guys are going, and especially for battle purposes, this will be fucking great, because you'll have the map and I'll be able to draw in like whatever little black dots for the bad guys, and Eek's here and Tashi's here and Vulcan's here, and then like fucking football, I can like move you guys like pieces on a map, of course, and then just wipe the screen.
John Madden of D&D.
Yeah, it is. It's that real.
They're over
life.
here, and then go this way. Oh, look at
that. So now that I know this works, now I'll have to fine tune it, because it's like, okay, I'll have to figure out the colors. I'm like, I have to, there's all sorts of shit, but the map will be the whole screen. See what I'm saying? Like, this is a letter size page. This map will not be this. It'll be the whole fucking screen. But anyways, this is all I wanted to. I figured it worked. It works. I'm fucking happy. So
yeah,
back to our regularly scheduled program. So what else? You get the whole thing with the maps. We did the test. I'm happy. And that is it. I'm going to close Photoshop, and there we go. Boom. Back to our usual shit. So, anyways, that's what's going on. Is I am renaming the planet. I am renaming all continents. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten very far. I have North and South America, but I did focus on Australia first. So I have Australia renamed, and a lot of basic history of it. People don't realize how much shit is involved with when it comes to creating stuff. If you're doing the way I do it, which is basing it on reality and then twisting it. And so I'm like, okay, Australia was called the land of thieves. We all know that. It was called the land of thieves, right? So when the fuck did it change, and how and why? How did it go from land of thieves to Australia? What the fuck happened? And of course, thanks to AI, it explained the whole fucking history to me in real simple terms, So it was interesting, whether you know it or not. But yeah, it slowly changed. It was a penal colony. It really was just prisons and shit. Basically from the Queen of England or King of England, whoever the fuck was alive at the time. And they were in charge. And this was, barons and dukes and shit who were on, the land of thieves, in charge of all this shit, reporting back to the King or Queen of England.
Yeah.
And that was that. And then, but the thing is, what I didn't realize is Australia only became a normal continent, like as in not a prison, was it 1800? 1800, I think, or 1900?
Probably
1900. No. It was it 18 or 19? I think it was. No, I think it was 1900. 126 years ago.
Yeah.
1900, dude. That we're talking. That's after the Old West.
Yeah.
Yep.
Billy the Kid was dead. So we're talking after post Old Western. It just became a normal free land. Then I was like, that is not that fucking long ago. You literally, some like fucking grandpa alive in Australia, his father, like a great grandpa, probably could have witnessed shit. I mean, like, it's 126 years. If you if you live to be 80, 90, your dad was, you see what I'm saying? There's like the last generation who actually maybe was alive during the prison is probably just dying now. But I'm like, that's not that long ago, 1900.
Yeah.
So Australia is like a fairly new free country. I didn't realize it was that long of a prison country.
Yeah.
So that shit.
It's becoming a prison again.
Yeah, it kind of
is.
is.
It sick?
Yeah.
The irony. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
But that shed a lot of light on my fucking situation because I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking gold. I'm like, so clearly
you get arrested down there now for smuggling KFC gravy and stuff.
Fucking
it's
shit.
nuts.
Did you hear about that?
No.
They were smuggling in like KFC and got caught during COVID lockdown.
Oh God.
You're right.
Yeah.
COVID. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
That's right.
There's a famous video clip. You know how they had everybody quarantined in these little like quarantine camps?
Yeah.
And then they'd have these, all the freaking Gestapo walk around in these hazmat suits dropping off food. And everybody in the place was like making animal sounds and shit.
The cameras were rolling.
Best. Oh, it was the freaking best.
That's so funny.
Oh my God.
Leave the Australians, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, like I said, I always loved the Aussies, and I always said the only country I ever wanted to visit is Australia. I wouldn't now because the fucking giant spiders. But
yeah,
up there,
the giant land of giant insects. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm going to talk about D&D. Technically, that would be D&D, but I'm like, yeah, I'll keep it a fantasy because I don't want to deal with that shit. But the fact that it's so relatively
visit the Congo.
Young. Oh no, like all the jungle shit. I have no desire to go to the
fucking
Amazon
Vietnam.
Jungle. Fuck all that.
Thanks.
Fuck the jungle. The desert,
stories.
I love the desert, but the fucking jungles you can keep it.
Yeah, but in certain deserts, there's camel spiders that are the size of Cocker Spaniels.
And you know what?
The
weird thing is for some weird reason, I could deal with that better because when I've lived in the desert, I know how it works. It's like, I guess that's what it is. I would be unfamiliar in Australia. And I know the minute I let down my guard, that's one of those big black motherfuckers would be like right here.
It wouldn't even take that.
He'd be like, what's up, dude? And I'd be like, dead. I'm like, heart attack
will kill you.
I'm gone.
Sydney funnel web spiders will kill you, man.
But the desert, living in the desert for years, between the scorpions, the tarantulas, and all that shit, I know it's like I know where they are. I know where to look for them. I know, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's like
you're sleeping.
I know where not to go.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the desert. I know how this works. Australia, I don't have a fucking clue. And I'm like, I know they'd catch me off guard and fuck me up, and that's that. And as I'm freaking out, all the Australians be laughing their asses off, including the women who like, oh, you fucking Americans are pussies. I'm like, yes, I know we are. That's why we have guns, because we're pussies and we need guns to back up our shit. But anyway, so I'm like, fucking Australia, let's dig in. And so I did, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. So it's like, it's this prison area, right? This prison land, okay. And so in the story where we will begin, like where the books are and this whole, transition to this whole role play shit, it just became a free land like recently, like years ago, right? So there's still like 2 or 3 prison fortresses there that are still, running as usual, and they're ran by, lords of this other faraway land, right? That I haven't named yet. So it's just going to be a faraway land if it's brought up. But the majority of the land of thieves, and the new name, of course, that I figured out, it's like paradise for me, dude. You're talking pirates, buccaneers, smugglers, thieves, rogues, sailors, prostitutes, madams, brothels, thieves guilds, assassins guilds. Dude, I'm just like, this is fucking amazing. I'm like,
damn, a couple of regular merchants.
I need to be a vampire so I can live for 1,000 years, so I can take like 10 years and just do a story on the land of thieves. I'm like, I love this shit. I'm like, I was figuring out the types of prostitutes. I'm like, I am going to break down the prostitutes. There's going to be the independent workers, the independent ladies, right? Streetwalkers. They work for themselves. No pimp. They're independent. Then there's the working girls who work for someone.
They would be the cheapest ones, right?
Right. And the working girls work for a madam, and that madam have a brothel. So there's your 1, 2, 3. But then the madams of the brothels, they probably have connections with either the Thieves Guild or the Assassins Guild or the Merchants Guild or someone on the side, right? And sometimes they get their working girls to do jobs for them. But the independent girls, they are free to do whatever. So they could act as spies for like the fucking Assassins Guild or the Thieves Guild or smuggler. I mean, I'm just like 100 ideas just went boom, like fucking a star. I'm like, God, this is awesome. Then you throw in buccaneers, pirates, rogues, and thieves, and then smugglers. And then there's the sailors. And since they're legitimate sailors, they have their own guild, but I didn't want to call it a guild, so it's called the League. It's called like the Sailors League or some fucking thing. I have all this written down. Oh God, it was so cool. I'm like, I love this fucking country now. I'm like, I have to figure out a way to transfer the guys from this continent to this continent. It's not. Unfortunately, none of this will ever be played. It's just history. It's background. It's in my head. So, and the reason why I chose Australia is because you guys have volume 2, right? Yeah. There is a character, Breton, who's from the land of thieves. He's a buccaneer, you know. He's the dude at the last chapter who's with the thieves and shit. He's in blues and shit. I designed him to kind of symbolize a buccaneer from Australia, which is why he wears shades of blues and whites to symbolize the ocean and the sea and the sky. You know what I mean? I'm like, I could see them be very like mariners. So therefore, dress them in blues and shit like that and whites and stuff. And all I knew is that he's originally from the land of thieves, and I think he mentioned it in the book, and that's it. And I'm like, well, here is a character who's on our region, and he's from the land of thieves. So let's develop the land of thieves. And then the 2 hours I was developing the land of thieves, I fell in love with it. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is cool. So, but unfortunately, that's as far as it goes. So now I'm like, okay, next continent, who am I going to deal with? And so I kind of listed the main continents. It's not like I'm going to be doing fucking Haiti. Fuck Haiti. You know what I mean? The main ones, the ones that fucking matter in the world. You know what I'm saying? And those are, let me find it here. Hey, give me a minute. Talk about boobs
Greenland.
or something. Greenland.
Greenland.
Yeah, I ain't doing Greenland.
Greenland.
Okay. Oh, the name of Australia is Latronia.
Latronia.
How did I come by Latronia? I will explain. Latronia. Yeah. Everything I do, nothing is an accident. Any name, anything I do, it's thought out. All right. Latronia, I came up with. God, there's a lot of shit here.
We do this and we get into a town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stop in every shop in that town.
I hope, because if I lay out a town map, I guarantee I have fucking figured out every fucking shop and home. I have the name of the homeowners and their fucking kids, and it's all there. That's how I am so fucking that way. I waste
the inventory.
Yeah, like you guys get about 10% of what I've created when it does this. Okay, so listen. Okay, so Latin, everything's Latin based, because Latin, I love Latin. So I was like, okay, I need a Latin based name for Land of Thieves. So Latroterra, terra, terra is like earth. Latroterra literally means thief's land. I'm like, let's work with this. So that's where Latronia came from. So Latronia is modern day Australia, land of thieves. So they'd be called Latronians. It works perfect.
Yeah.
Latronians. It's also 4 syllables. Australia, Latronia. You see what I'm saying? Similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't even need Kevin. He teaches Latin. You can just do it with your phone.
That's what AI for, brother. That's what assistant right here. It does all the research. It does all the bullshit, dude. It was giving me actual history. I'm like, okay, just give me the basics. I don't need to know when it was signed and all this crap. I don't give a fuck. This won't even be covered in the book. This is like from my knowledge, so I can say, ooh, it exists. let's move on. But the main countries, I think it was 7 or 8. I said, okay, I'm only doing these 7 or 8. Oh, here we go. Okay, so obviously us, but that's already figured out. North America's Nigeria, South America's Sorgeria. Real easy, right?
Yeah.
So in addition to North and South America, Nigeria and Sorgeria, what else? Australia. Okay, so we have that. Latronia, right? Eek's favorite, Germany, of course. Wookiee's favorite, Japan, of course. all of our favorites, Russia. And then for the, kind of more flamboyant ones, Spain, France, and Italy. So that's it. So I have to rename Italy, France, Spain, Russia, Japan, and Germany. I got 6 left to rename. Eek, I'll be talking to you about Germany for sure.
Oh, sure.
Since you're the Nazi, since you're the Germany expert. And
Yahoo, mein Führer.
But the rest, so these countries I have to figure out. And the reason why you waste this much time, because it may matter. Because I'm like, okay, now we're dealing with Tashi, who is a soldier in the Alliance, which is basically the United States military, right? They're not all fucking Europeans. They're not all from fucking England. You know what I mean? There's mixed, right?
Yep.
Well, so there may be a character who's from fucking Italy. He's Italian. He's greasy. He talks like this. Forget about it. You know what I mean? I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I'm saying if I have to voice these characters, believe me, I'm going to have a cheesy ass accent, so oh, this guy's from that land, who's like, which is like Italy. You know what I mean?
I mean, I kind of like him for the Spaniard from Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
The Spaniard, dude, that guy was awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
I never worried about the other continents before, as you know, Eek. I mean, how long have we been doing this for? It was just focused on, this is us and, whatever. Yeah, there's other regions, but who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Well, now I'm just like, no, let's integrate this crap. What is Italy like in this time?
Yeah.
Of course there's going to be thieves and assassins. Are you shitting me? It's like the mob. Fuck yeah, man. Dude, all that shit. Australia, what it is it's like what I'm doing because
Well, of course there are thieves and stuff because that's why they have Australia, so they can send them there.
Exactly. I'm literally. It's like I'm taking
we got so many.
I'm taking the worst stereotypes of these countries and I'm making them real. You know what I mean? It's like, of course, the land, whatever I name Italy, yes, most of them will be.
So I got a question, Kurt.
Yeah.
How are you going to depict, describe politicians?
No, there's politicians. Yeah.
Oh, they're in there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Mayors,
greasy fork-tongued lizard people.
Well, the politicians. A boss of mine called our boss of the company at the time I was working. This is in San Francisco. I'll never forget. It was the best way to describe a politician or a asshole CEO or just people like this in general. He said he's like a smiling cobra. I'm like, you immediately know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Message.
A snake.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's
smiling
the reason people call those people snakes.
Right.
Yep.
That's a politician, if you ask me. So
yes.
But the interesting thing about this is the government and the military are like almost one. Where now they're very separate and stuff like that. In my setting, no, they work hand in hand with each other.
Well, it depends on where you're from. Some places the government and the military are still one.
Right, but for me, it's very distinct. It's like, the Alliance of the Sword is the military of the government. It's kind of one big empire. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, well, Tashi being literally representative of that, one for his knowledge, I'm gonna have to figure this shit out, but also for mine, obviously. And I'm just like, yeah, I got to figure out these other main continents because there could be people, so they'll have different style armor, different style. I mean, everything's different. You know what I'm saying? Just look at medieval history. Look at Germanic armor versus French armor.
Yeah.
You can visibly say these are the fucking faggy Frenches and these are the fucking hard ass, Germans. I mean, that's just how it is, man. The French are very flamboyant. I mean, what are they known for? Dessert and sex. Okay. You know what I'm saying? What do you think their armor is going to look like? What do you think their clothing's? You think they're going to wear grays and browns? Come on. Reds and blues.
They were known for smoking and coffee or something.
Eating and making love with their faces. That was from Last Mohicans. Hey, man, but that's cool. That's how they are because it's different. You know what I mean? And that for me is like, okay, how the fuck, how do I design this armor? You know what I mean? I already know it's going to be the kind of fucking, like their helmets are going to have like the faces on them. Like Greek, what was it? I think Greek and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the Greek ones had
something. Yeah, where it's like a molded face on the helmet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
like that scene in The Gladiator when they're in the freaking Colosseum and that Germanic guy.
Yes.
That one guy, or was he
French? That would have been somebody with some money to have.
And he had a big old gold helmet and it had a lion's face on it or some shit.
Yeah, like that, except there'll be like colored plumes in the back. You know what I mean? Like bright red with yellow. Like they'll be very colorful, kind of gay, flamboyant, but just complete. Like if you saw this fucker in a crowd, you'd be like, he ain't from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I want here for everybody, for the country that I will rename for France and Italy, Germany, Russia. I want it all to be distinct. And so this is the fucking fun part of doing this shit is you're like, one, I'm learning. I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know that Australia was that new of a free country. And it literally was it's not exaggeration. No, the whole fucking country was a prison. I'm like, could you imagine like your family tree? You're like, hey, good day, mate, father, daddy, or whatever they say. Who's our great-great-grandfather? Oh, he was chained to a wall for 30 years.
Upside down.
Upside down, and they let him free, and he broke rock with a
He
pick.
got caught fucking the pig in the backyard.
And I know I'm poking fun, and I don't mean offense, but that's for real. It's dude, you're talking great relatives who are probably maybe they worked for the prison system. Maybe they were the fucking guards. Maybe they cleaned up. I don't fucking know. That's fucked up. I'm like, dude, that's not that long ago. Yeah. I thought it was like 300 years ago, 400
I would
years
imagine even guard duty down there would probably be some kind of punishment.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
We're sending you off to Australia.
Yeah. But 1900 is when they became free. I'm like, Jesus, that's crazy, man. But I was like, dude.
It's still in the Catholic Church, I guess. It's kind of a punishment to get sent to the Philippines.
Think about the freaking time on a ship from England or Europe all the way to fucking Australia.
Dude, that's
in the 1800s
too.
Fucking, how many months does it take if you survive? You know,
I was going to say, I guarantee a lot of the prisoners,
dysentery or
a lot of prisoners didn't even make it.
Get buried at sea.
Yeah, they had 100 prisoners that they're shipping, and when they get there, they're like, "Where are they? Oh, we got 20 left. They all fucking dump them in the fucking ocean." I mean,
even the ships alone had to either go around the bottom of Africa or the bottom of South America to get there. So,
we don't have again. Yeah. We are so far fucking advanced, and I know I say that tongue in cheek because all you gotta do is look at society these days and see how fucking retarded everyone is. We think we're so advanced, and we're like one step above cavemen.
We're going backwards.
Yeah.
We support algae.
But you have to. The thing is that here we are, our old asses sitting here on fucking live streams on a Saturday night doing this shit. And like, are we millionaires? No. Are we Elon Musks? No. It's fucking bunch of fucking schmucks. But yet
we are standing on the
Here we are.
Here we are.
This would be considered magic. 300
years
ago, and I'll be witches.
Magic
demons.
box.
Oh, did you see those 4 demons? Oh my God.
Yes.
think about how crazy it is. It is. Think about how crazy it is. You know,
are they bad guys? Why are they
bad guys?
Some little kid, are you a bad? Hey, Mister, are you a bad guy? Shut up, Brian. But
yeah.
So despite our technology, I couldn't imagine, and I don't think anyone alive today could imagine, even like when you think of the Old West and you really think about it, put yourself in that place of that dad with your wife and your 2 kids, right? And you say, yep, pack up the wagon, we're heading west. What? You know what I mean? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll find something. We'll find a spot of land and build our house between the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Roll up those sleeves, Missy. Kids, that's what they fucking did. They did that. They said, fuck this. We're going to explore, find a plot of land because it's free, and build a fucking house from whatever the fuck is there resource-wise.
They actually had races, like competitions. People with their freaking covered wagons and shit and all their property and food and everything in the family.
But you're talking medicine was a joke.
And try to get to the best claim they could get.
Medicine was a joke. So the whole you think it was comfortable? You think wagons and wooden wheels over that shit is comfortable? Nightmare. So you've got your wife and 2-3 kids in your fucking wagon. Everything you own is in that wagon. You're talking clothing, food, blankets, medicine, all this crap. What happens when the fucking kid gets the flu?
Yeah.
And it's pouring rain and wind. I mean, do you see the insanity? It's like no one alive today can
There's
fathom
no
that.
roads.
No roads.
Everything is bumpy.
Then you throw in not only the hostile animals, but
yeah,
fucking Indians. Hello, you know what I mean?
That's why Charles Ingalls stopped in Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
But think of that fucking nightmare, and it was their choice because they wanted to be free. And again, that's like talks about last week, where if you aren't willing to die for freedom, then you don't deserve freedom. Because
just the voyage over here from Europe was bad enough.
Yeah.
It's insane, dude. Insane.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone alive honestly can just. There's no fucking way. How did they fucking do it? I don't even know how the fuck they did. How did they survive? How the fuck did these families pack up a fucking wagon and go west with all that shit and make it and then start building and then it's just nuts, dude. It's nuts.
How long was it? How long does it take to get across the Atlantic on a sailing ship?
Wow, I don't know.
It's got to be at least 6 weeks.
At least, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Multiples of weeks, no question.
But at some point, they know how long it takes.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's just again, they had no air conditioner back then. They had no heat back then. They had no maps. Think about it. Well, let's check the map. There is no map. I mean,
yeah, there's no maps.
Think how fucking insane this is. Can you guys? I know you're all busy, but maybe take a minute one night when you can't sleep and try to put yourself in that. It's insane. It's to me, it's
Clark,
insane.
you know, yeah.
And I guess that's, in a way, it's kind of funny because I guess that's why we are seen as fucking crazy from other countries. Because it's like, you're right, we are fucking crazy. Are you shitting me? It's like, who the fuck would do that? It's like, you know what I mean? And we have relatives, all of our family, all of us. I guarantee all of us could be traced to somewhere. So, you know what I mean? We were, whatever, born here. It's nuts. That's the crazy Americans. Oh, you crazy Americans. It's like, yep, I guess so, man.
Yeah, we do make people nervous sometimes because we're unpredictable.
Michael Landon Michael Landon. I know he got a lot of shit and stuff, but no, he was one of the good guys. You know, he was one of the good guys. He really was.
Yeah.
Guys like him aren't around anymore, I don't think. Especially in fucking Hollywood. Are you shitting me?
Forget it. God. There's nobody like that left.
Oh shit. No. Someone's gonna have it. Someone's on it right now. Get on the internet. I just saw a rumor today that they are green lighting Austin Powers 4. Have you heard this? That someone mentioned it to Mike Myers.
Are you serious?
I don't know if that's why I'm saying it's rumor or a joke. But they said it was mentioned in Mike Myers, and that was the reply he said. He said he acted like Dr. Evil and said yes or something like that. And I'm like, are you serious? They're gonna, because I thought of that years ago. I'm like, why didn't they continue this? This was fucking genius, dude.
Yeah,
this
it says
forever.
Here 3 days ago on Gizmodo, Mike Myers confirms a fourth Austin Powers movie.
There you go.
There's not a lot of info.
3 days ago.
Got a slot for it.
So it's true. It's not a rumor or a joke. It's actually true.
I mean, it could still, they could pull
the plug out.
The other ones.
They
no way. What? A new commercial out with him is Dr.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was just thinking.
Oh, really?
That.
Yeah.
Well, so that's a little.
I think
that's a little hint. That's a little teaser, as in, get used to it.
I think it was on YouTube. I saw it. Yeah. At the end of it, he hits the button
also
and says, kill all of them.
Yeah. Also, the Keenan Ivory Wayans, his production company, was able to buy back the rights for Scary Movie. So there's going to be a Scary Movie like 5 or some shit come out.
Good, man. Those were fun.
Yeah, the first 2 were great. That was him and his brothers. Yeah. And then after that, they kind of went.
It went down.
But they got it back. So
another Austin Powers is in the works. So we have bets on it's going to be woke or not.
I don't know. I'll still be there.
I think it might not be, because it seems like it's slowly. I mean, it's slowly on the downslide. Slowly.
Yeah.
Like if a year or two ago was 100%, I'm saying right now it's like 92%.
Here's the thing: woke is not funny.
Yeah.
Woke does not make money.
No.
Yeah.
Anybody who's done anything that's made it woke has gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
told you
whether
about
it's
the
a
video game
television
industry.
series, a movie, a television series, okay, it may not happen like the same fucking day, but
eventually
it'll drop off a cliff in not too long after it's debuted.
And that's how the video game industry is different, because it can't go a year. Dude, I forget the name of the company.
It's all about the release.
This game came out, and within 2 weeks of the release of the game, 2 weeks, the company was going under.
What was it? The Last of Us Part 2?
It was the company. I forget what their name was. The company, but the company went under, as in they're gone.
Yeah.
I
remember what happened when The Last of Us Part 2 came out.
Yeah.
People
that's
were
just one of many.
Burning the freaking game, burning the disc.
But it's that way with a lot of games. And there's these games like one game was like it just hit the Guinness Book of World Records, because it was like the amount of money and shit and hype they put towards it. Concord? It called Concord. You know about? Okay, you know.
Yeah.
I got some of those games.
I didn't hear much about it. I just heard it was like this online only video game, and now like you can't even go to the store and buy it, because if you buy it, you're just buying like a fucking disc that spins around and does nothing, because like they had to shut down the servers because no one was playing it.
Right. It's Concord, like the Great Jam. CONCORD.
My state.
Okay. There you go. Concord, look it up. It was like a disaster from the Wokies. It was like, dude, it just fucking was horrible. It was like record-breaking horrible disaster shit is what happened. And that's one of many.
It's like a coaster now. You put your drink on it.
Yeah, you put your drink on it. But you look at it, you look what happened to Doctor Who. I mean,
oh god,
holy fuck.
I never saw one episode, but I know all either because it's sci-fi. Yeah, I remember as a kid seeing it magazines and shit, but I never got into it. But
it was a fucking great. It's a great franchise. They brought it back in like 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
It had a great run up until they brought in the actress Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
But they basically pissed on the fans. The fans, mind you, had been with the franchise since it debuted in 1963.
You know,
so you're talking about guys that were.
That reminds me of a franchise
and Gen Xers and even younger people.
That reminds me of a franchise that we were into as kids. A really big
Came
one.
out like in
big.
the late 70s,
80s. Yeah.
I seem to remember something about that. Where
it was like
huge.
What was it?
Like you couldn't. Like how could you fuck this up? You
People
have
would
like
line
you
up
have
around the block to see the
a
movie.
new level of retardedness
yeah.
to fuck this up because it was this
Let me
massive
Star
endless
Wars
money thing. And how could you possibly go wrong? And yet they did.
Well, yeah.
They did go
They
wrong.
fucked
And
it
they
up.
did exactly that. The people who had been fans like us for 30
Left.
years or however long, they basically said, "Oh, you guys don't matter. Fuck you guys. We're going to appeal to the fucking Zoomers,
to the modern audience
who don't know if
that's
they're
not
men
there.
or women, and they both they pee the guys pee sitting down and fucking every other fucking thing, and we're going to appeal to them,
Right.
even though they
And
don't have
you
the
don't give
fucking
them
money
money.
and they don't give a shit.
They don't have any
and
money.
unfortunately, Tashi's
Yeah.
it's your generation. No offense to you, brother, but you know what I'm fucking talking about.
No, I really
And,
don't.
you know,
I don't know anyone who likes those movies.
no, the Gen Xers aren't taking their kids or grandkids to them.
No.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Same thing, and that,
About
you're not
that.
talking about that. You're colossal. I mean, you're talking about billions there. So they do it from film to television to video games to comics. Hello, Marvel and
Yep,
DC.
comics,
You know what I mean?
yep.
And on fucking Magic to get that was when I said, okay, I'm done. When I saw Magic the Gathering, a card game, a D&D fucking card. There's nothing lower than a card game on the fucking media scale, right? Film is the top, second is television and streaming, Netflix, you know. Third is video games, fourth is comics, and fifth is card games, board games, whatever. When those were fucking gay and woke, I'm like, we're done. We're fucked. They have taken everything down.
Yeah.
And disaster after disaster after disaster after disaster. So all we can do is laugh, say, fuck it, good, let it all burn. That's I was like, good, let it all burn, and we'll start. Someone will
it
start.
sounds like Wizards of the Coast is trying
Vulcan.
to take D&D to the same kind of
Vulcan's right.
Dude, they have been since 10 years.
It lasts,
Since
at least the last 10 to 12 years.
2014 is when wokeism and this fucking shit
Can't argue with
became mainstream. So it's been 12 years.
Yep.
The peak was 2016, and we can thank Trump because that made them fucking pull the masks off.
Yeah.
They fucking went through the roof. And when we finally were exposed to the real shit, all because of Trump. Amazing. He didn't tell them that. Just simply becoming president.
I think
they
it was also
fucking freaked out, and boom, there it was.
Biden getting in 20 and ramping things up in that direction sort of had people going, whoa, wait a minute, you know. It's
just insane. And the thing is it's still around.
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is look at any recent DC or Marvel comic, whatever, X-Men or whatever the fuck. I mean,
you know what month it is.
Well, yeah, and then that Juneteenth bullshit. You know what's funny? Was that today or yesterday?
That was Friday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Wow.
I had it off. My company paid me to take the day off.
I haven't been on Twitter for shit.
And people asking my wife, why are you working? And she's like, I'm
There was a
management,
shit ton of people working on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop. So apologies to any people on Twitter if I'm not seeing your stuff. Like repost it. Not but like Tasha. Tasha, I usually can't. You don't post for shit. And if you do, I usually like it or something. Vulcan. Right. But yeah, I've been like, so I'm like going more into the fantasy world, and Twitter's not a fantasy world. It's a fucking nightmare. It's just like, I'll do this. I'll be like, nah. I mean, that's me. I'm like, email.
Every time I get on fucking
everything.
Twitter, I can be on there for 5 minutes just scrolling, and I can feel my blood pressure go up.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm about to push the X logo, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Light up. Keep drinking. And then like hours later, 8, 9, 10 hours later, I'm just like, oh, let's see if fucking what's going on. And I do it, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. It's like that's where I am. And like Facebook, I don't even get on it anymore.
Yeah, Facebook.
I'm kind of down to YouTube. It's like, well, there doesn't seem to be. I don't seem to be polluted with assholes on YouTube because I watch what I watch and that's it. I don't see other shit.
Yeah, YouTube for a while there was getting pretty restrictive. They were demonetizing a lot of people, and I mean, some of the gun shows and stuff on there.
Yeah.
oh, you can't show yourself putting a magazine in, and
Yeah,
kind of backed off of that stuff.
but basically, I'll post on Twitter, but I feel like one of those narcissistic assholes that everyone's so used to seeing on Twitter, because it's like I basically just post my shit and then fucking leave, and like I don't really care about what you guys post. I'm here to put my shit out and then I'm gone, and I'm like, that's kind of one-sided. I shouldn't do that. So I try to see what other people are doing. But half the time, your guys' shit's so fucking boring. I'm like, fuck this. I don't. If there's tits, if there's demons, if there's tits and demons or demons with tits, all right, I'm there, guys.
I'm gonna put my Rice Krispie treats recipe online.
There's political shit over and over and over. I'm like, okay, I get it. We're adults, but for Christ's sakes, it's like. That's like I said last weekend. I'm just giving you guys shit. By the way, I'm half serious. I'm just joking. That's why, like last weekend,
I better change my avatar to a demon with tits. Then he'll pay attention to me.
But like last weekend's stream about that whole fucking shit going on, in Ireland and crap. Technically, I guess it's political, but to me, it's not. To me, it's not political. It's like, I know it's political on Twitter. I know, yeah, but I'm seeing it differently. I'm seeing it like fucking humanitarian, demonic shit. This is like fucked up life and death, medieval crap that's going on here. I don't give a fuck who's president or queen or whatever. This is fucked up. It's affecting the people, the bottom feeders, not all the hierarchy. And this is insane. And let's talk about this shit. So it's like I skirt politics because a lot of the shit going on today is usually tied in with that.
Yeah.
I don't ignore it like a lot of people do, creative people. Like, I don't have any policy. Okay, we'll just be fucking blind. How old are you? Are you 16 or are you fucking 56? Oh, you're 56. Okay, and you act like
shit,
dude. I don't want to see any of my politics. I want to know you know what I'm talking about, right? You know, guys, I'm talking about. I've seen it over and over and over. All I want to do is see comic stuff. Okay. How old are you? You know what I mean? It's just like,
right.
Are you going to have a conniption and die if you see something about the poor fucker getting killed in Ireland? Is that going to tip you over? You know, it's just like,
fuck.
What? What are you reacting to, Wookie? Oh, God, what? What?
Do not.
Uh-oh.
Do not type in the words demons with tits.
No, obviously. No, you don't want to. You got to be careful, dude. You got to be careful.
What did Hillary Clinton show up or
Holy
something?
shit, dude. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
You got to be careful what you search for.
I was like, wait a minute. Is this Hustler magazine? What the hell is going on here?
There's some fucked up shit, dude.
There's some massively fucked up shit.
Like, it makes my shit look G-rated. That's where I'm like, wow. I'm like, I thought I was bad. This is nothing. I haven't even scratched the surface. I'm like, there is shit out there on the internet that's been published, like huge publication that like makes me go, oh fuck, what did I just see? You know what I mean? That's the world we're in today, guys. I hate to tell you.
Oh shit.
It is crazy.
Oh.
What's that?
Click on any of them. Holy shit.
Yeah. What's that? May you live in interesting times? Is that famous quote? May you live in
yeah, it's not
we
really
got it.
Well wish. It's may you live in interesting times.
Hey, my demons have tits. You guys know this now. Right? Some of you don't have the first book, and there's a lot more demon tits in volume 1.
Big ones even.
2.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
But yeah, well, don't hold your breath. It's going to be months, bro. It's like fucking intervention. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if you guys saw this.
Oh, there we go.
Give you a quick little intervention.
I think segue into intervention.
I think I posted this, but this was the
Oh yeah.
Did you see this?
I saw that. Yeah, that's
you
cool.
did see it. Okay. So this is the pencil sketch of the metal trading card that I'm doing. As you see, I haven't inked it yet. But it's ready to be inked as soon as I can focus on it. But yeah, so again, the intervention campaign will start end of next month, end of July, probably go until September, October. I hope to fuck I'm done with it by then because I want it to be done. I want to print it and get that over with. Then I've got to fucking deal with volume 1. And to my surprise, I thought only 2 or 3 people got volume 1, right? No. So I looked at Indiegogo when it closed up 2 weeks ago, and I finally looked at all the backers and who the fuck backed it and all this crap. And you're all there, by the way. Thanks, guys. And I'm seeing a lot more than just 2 people that did the I Want It All campaign, which is all 3 volumes. And I'm just like, fuck, I have to get volume 1 down now. Because I, for a moment, was thinking, well, maybe I could just refund people. Like, maybe I don't have to finish volume 1, and I could just be like, Wookie, here's a fucking check, dude. Let me tell you what it's about. I'll just tell you on live stream and show you pictures, and I don't. No, I have to finish it now because
you're not talking about my wife, Kurt, where she goes, "Well, how does it end?" That's all I ever get. How does it end?
But it's like I thought. Honestly, I thought like only like Vulcan and Wookie were like the ones who didn't have volume 1, and no,
I
there
ordered
was
volume 1.
What's that?
I ordered volume 1.
Are you one of the guys? You're probably one of the guys who did that. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, wow, I have to finish that fucking book now. Shit. So yeah, it's gonna be a little while, but now I'm like, I have to finish it.
You're welcome, Kurt.
Yeah. But again, the priority is intervention, and I'm like, I gotta finish that first. So it's like, yeah, it's like, so this is what is this? June, July, August, September. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I'm thinking 3-ish months for intervention. The only good thing is that when it is done, there's gonna be a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have the book, which is longer than intended. And you're going to have the prints and the fucking trading cards and the mail trading card and the fucking sticker. There's going to be all this shit for what you paid, which wasn't much for some of you. Others paid more. But there's going to be a lot of shit. And that's the only thing I can say is like, okay, just, be patient. Hopefully come October, everything's done and you get your stuff. And there's a lot of shit in there. And the other thing, which I have to remind you guys, Egan, I told you this, is this all the stuff in the books is what's going to be in the fall campaign stuff. See, you guys that read the books, you'll know how things work. You'll understand the setting and all this stuff. So it applies to what happens in the fall. You know what I mean? So again, it is important. It's just, it fucking is a real bitch. For some reason, the last couple months, it's like eating rocks to work on this shit. It's like, this is taking fucking forever. This sucks, man. I have to get this shit done. And so I'm just like, any day now it's going to click. And I'm going to panic and be like, and then I'll fucking like manic out for 2-3 months and finish the whole fucking thing. Because that's what happens. I basically like panic and I manic out. And like everything, I don't do laundry. I don't eat. I don't pay bills.
Throw everything in the wagon.
Yeah, I have to fucking finish this book or they're going to find me and fucking God knows what. But and then it's done. Then I'm like, holy shit, it's done. And then I usually take that break, but unfortunately I can't take that long break because I gotta go right back to volume 1 and say, okay, now I gotta finish this fucking thing. Because more people ordered this than I realized. So, shit.
Well, hey Kurt.
Yeah.
Is it volume 1 a reprint? You're just gonna reprint it, right?
No, what? No, fuck. I wish. I wish. No, I'm redrawing half the fucking book and re-lettering and rewording and everything.
Okay.
Yes, it's what my dumbass is. I wasn't happy with it. Tashi mentioned this, and I'm not comparing myself at all. But Tashi mentioned one of the streams. He's like, "Oh, the same thing George Lucas did with Star Wars." I said, "Exactly."
Oh fuck.
Exactly. I said,
yeah.
"I've got an 80-page book that I don't like."
That's about right.
I'm like, 80 fucking pages, and I like about half of it, and the other half I'm just like, what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I mean? And because it's so graphic, and again, out of all of you, the only ones who know about this is me and Eek. Like, you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's like X-rated graphic, certain scenes. Now, out of 80 pages, 10 are that way. So 70 are fine. But the demon scenes, big surprise, are really fucking graphic. Like X-rated graphic, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, maybe I could tone it down a little bit. So some of the drawings just plain sucked. And I'm like, were my eyes open when I drew this? That's how bad it is. You know what I mean? So I'm redrawing any drawing that I don't fucking like. And the good thing is it's like, dude, it's like 300% better. I'm like, holy shit. This is how it should have been. That's the only reason why I keep doing this is because
probably exactly what George said.
Yeah,
dude, the pages that I have redone and improved, I'm like Han Solo. Wow, sometimes I'm amazed even myself. And I mean, I'm no bullshit because I'm just like, this is like night and fucking day. I'm like, this book was drawn 13 years ago. My skills have tripled in every way in the last 13 years. The way I drew back then, there's nothing how I do it now. I don't even there's shit that like I'm doing now that I never even heard of back then, just with Photoshop, drawing techniques, crap, shading, whatever. So I'm just like, yeah, I've got to redo this because it looks, the shit I did in comparison looks so much better. I'm just like, you have to do this. So that's the problem is I am redrawing certain pages or panels of pages. I'm retyping a lot of stuff. Basically, I'm editing it. You know what I mean? So when it's done, it'll be so much better than the way it is now. It just takes a long fucking time. That's all. So
gotcha.
Yeah. Be happy when you get intervention, and then I'll get back to you on volume 1. But I have to finish it because it's the first book. It's the base of the pyramid. You know what I mean? It's what I originally envisioned 13 fucking years ago. It's just that it was done it wasn't up to par because it's so old. Now I can do so much better. I'm just like, I've got to redo it. So that's where I am. So the good news is by the end of this year, I'd say everything will be done book-wise. And it still doesn't take me 3 to 5 years, Wookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this 3 to 5 year bullshit. It's like 1 year is bad enough for me. It's like, I don't want to go 3 fucking years. You know what I mean? So
I know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
All right. So enough of that. What else? Demons, tits. What do we got? Asses? Anything? Trannies?
Just don't type in demons with tits. And don't click on the images.
Dude, you gotta be like, if you typed in banana, you wouldn't want to see what the fuck comes up. You know what I'm saying? There is so much shit on the internet. It's like you just
holy shit. I was like,
yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, I just got done explaining that.
I typed it in, and it gave me like all these different websites, and they had these old pictures, like, you know, Victorian looking pictures of people with wings and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So I on the top header, you know how you can go to like shopping and images and news. I clicked on images because I wanted to see pictures. Yeah, fuck that.
No, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
like
you have no idea.
Oh my god, dude.
Some of the
cheesy 1970s porn. Holy crap.
And the thing is like these are actual people that drew this. They could be bagging your groceries or serving your food for all you fucking. I mean, you don't know. That's where the fuck who are these people? Well, that's the internet works so well because everyone has animosity. You know, it's like you don't know. But they're real people. They really think this way, and they may have wives and kids for all you fucking. I don't know.
Everybody knows the first rule of Fight Club.
Yeah. Don't talk about Fight Club.
I mean, seriously. But there is some twisted, perverted fuck.
Talk about demons with tits.
No, and that's no big deal because I've done that. But it's like, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen this shit, and you're just like, why would you draw this? Who would buy this? Why is this here? Why does this exist? And
there's a market out there for everybody.
And that's what the internet did. It changed.
That's why I backed your campaign twice, Kurt.
Why is that?
I could get 2 copies of Intervention. I could read one and frame the other.
Well, you know, I saw that, and then the other thing that threw me because you know, of course. The new Indiegogo makes it fucking a nightmare to look over this shit. You have to go through this page and then this page and opens up the screen and then you're fucking and then all this crap and you're like, where in the fuck are the people that back the book? It's all I want.
Yeah.
You're clicking menu after menu after section after section. And I'm just like, all I want is the list of people, their addresses, and what the fuck they backed. That's all I want. And I'm like, I have a 4-page list somewhere. I wrote it in hand. Because I'm like, if like my campaign disappears and my info goes, I'm suing because I just hand wrote.
There you go.
Hey, I'm like everyone that fucking backed the book, and I was like, shit, a lot of people. I knew like it had a lot of backers, but I didn't realize there was that many.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good, but to me, I'm just like, fuck, that's work, and fuck, I have to get all this shit done.
It does create a problem for you.
It just puts a little pressure, like on you.
Yeah.
But
hey,
so the whole Edens thing, because I was like, I kept seeing like I saw John Edens. I'm like, how many fucking times did Wookiee order this shit? Well, it's also your cousin,
Abby, my nephew,
because you're same last names.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's Wookiee doing, man?
I backed it twice. I think he backed it once.
Yeah, he did, but he got the everything.
Yeah, he got everything.
So he's got, you know what I mean? He's got one. Yeah. So I just started seeing a lot of people doing the I want it all. And at first I was like, oh, cool. That's really cool. And then there's 5 and 6 and
the
7.
First one, the first one I did was just the intervention and the 2 prints.
Yeah.
And then the second one was all 3 books.
Right.
So, yeah.
So the good news is you'll get you already have volume 2. I sent that to you. That was part of your deal. That's the 1 of 3. You'll get your 2 copies of intervention, so that'll be done. So you're 2 out of 3.
And then
so you will just be waiting on volume 1
with this one.
Yeah, you got
I got a print
shit.
and 2 cards with the book with number 2.
And again, the good news is it's all right there, Wookiee. Well, you can't really see. Everything is printed and it's on that table. So again, because you know what? God, I guess Jesus Christ, it's been a long week. I think I discovered this week. It seems like it was a month ago. I saw on Indiegogo 2 big campaigns from notable creatives, right? Creatives. Who one just is gone. He deleted his Twitter account. He privated his Instagram account. His campaign was 89,000. 89,000. 89,000. This fucking faggot. And you know what's worse? He's from Ohio.
Shit.
You son of a bitch. And I knew he was. I knew him. He's a comic skater, right? He used to be. Dude, he fucked over everyone in his campaign. His campaign went 3 or 4 years. I think it's like 4 years now. And it wasn't EVS, was it? Oh, fuck no. Dude, I wouldn't. Don't. How dare you mention his name?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I mean, if we're talking about making money for books and not making them,
I know it sounds bad. I'm sorry. What's that? What'd you say again? Joshi, what'd you say?
If we're talking about taking money for books and not making them, I can see why he would come to mind.
Well, and again, I will not personally not that I don't think any one of those fuckers watch this shit, but if they would, I personally will not bash on EBS because I get it. Believe me, I wouldn't. If I backed a book, I never backed his books, so I don't give a fuck. I can do whatever. If I backed one of his books and it was 5 fucking years, I would have refunded about it. I said, okay, dude, I'm sorry, but this is stupid. I'm not waiting 5 years plus for a fucking book. You know, is this going to change my life? Like, do I, get like a free stripper at my door with the book? Is that good? What am I waiting for, man? Is there
one of the crazy ones?
Coke or, like, okay. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how good you're, cool or whatever you are. 5 years is stupid for a book. It's not really your fault. Your fault is you just started the campaign too fucking early, man. It's like, don't start it on day 1 when you don't have a page drawn. It's like, get some shit done, then start the campaign. That way you're not at 5 years, you're at 2. And that's not as bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, 2 is still way too long, but it's better than 5, or 3 years.
At 5 years, everybody's given up at that point. They've just...
Well, and that's when they start getting refunds. Okay, so this one particular asshole, and I can say asshole now because fuck him. This fucking guy, everyone loved, 4 years ago when I came into this shit, you've seen all the fucking guys that everyone loves and all. And again, the thing is, in this guy's defense, the art is cool. But to me, it's stoner art. Ozzy did this shit when he was stoned in college, for Christ's sakes. You know what it is? It's black and white. The guy has a pen and a big white piece of paper, and he fucking draws the whole goddamn page is covered in detailed black.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's fucking skulls and it's all this. Okay. It's not like a group of people walking in a forest with shit in it. You know what I mean? It's all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The kind of shit like you frame. It's not like actual illustration. It's just whatever.
Just a drawing. Yeah.
But everyone fucking loved him and praised him. Oh, the detail. And I'm like, I know detail. Believe me, I do detail. And I would zoom in on the shit. It was like sloppy. I'm like, if you zoom, this looks good because it's so big. And if you zoom in, this guy's sloppy as fuck. It's just, he's a stoner, man. And he's just like, you know what I mean? I saw this in college, for Christ's sakes, with our friends. But everyone's like, oh my God, he's the best. Oh my God, he's the best. Take my money, take my money.
Drugs.
Yeah, so $89,000, the dude skips town, literally, and I'm just like, you dumb motherfuckers. And all right, all that, you know, I think it's over, guys. I'm reading all these comments. I think it's over. I think he took my money and ran. I want a refund. And so I started looking him up, and because he was a comic skater on Twitter, and his work is in current campaigns on Twitter. There are people on Twitter who have current campaigns where he drew shit for them, right? Yeah. And I'm just like, have you talked to him lately? Have you said, hey, man, we fucked over $89,000 for you. What's going on here? You know what I mean? No, of course not. They're going to be. They don't want to. I don't talk about that. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, it'd be nice if someone did, because this is what makes people look bad. This is the kind of shit that makes the rest of us look bad, right? This is why crowdfunding is going downhill, and I don't give a fuck. It's going downhill. People, and I see it. They're not backing. They're like, I've lost too much money. I've gotten fucked up.
You know, a few weeks ago,
this motherfucker is a perfect example.
I saw a story on the news recently. You guys will like this. There was some dog training place up in Dayton, and you would pay for lifetime dog training. So it wasn't like $50. You know, it was a stack.
10 grand, 20 grand. Yeah,
I don't remember how much it was, but it was a lot. These people paid for lifetime dog training, and they went out of business. Are you people fucking stupid, man? Why is such a difficult thing to pay every 6 weeks or something, man? Come on.
What pisses me off about this kind of shit is this is one guy, right? He's in Ohio. I know his full name. Everyone, I mean, you know, I'd love to say it, but I don't want to. Anyone who knows of this guy is like, wow, why don't you just say his name, because you've given everything else away? I don't give a fuck. Dude, he ain't on Twitter anymore. It's gone. Like I searched his fucking name and it doesn't exist on Twitter. So he scrubbed everything.
Kennison would tell you to say it.
I did a search for him on the internet. I'm like, I know this fucker's alias on Twitter, and I know his real name. And his Instagram came up, and there's a lot privated. I'm just like, because they found him on Instagram, and they're like, motherfucker, where's my book? Where's my money? And so the faggot locked his Instagram account.
Wow.
It's like $89,000, dude. And I remember this dude, EBS, they all know, Wookie, they all hung with them and worked with them. Wow. And he probably did work for them. All of them. You know I'm talking about, them, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned EBS, and I say them, okay? Yeah. He was a prominent name, and the motherfucker fucked everyone over. Then there was this other fucking young guy, a kid, who was the next, God, what, oh my God, I would have loved him. Oh, Christ. I'm like, are you all fags? You want to suck his dick? It was weird, dude. This was 3 or 4 years. This was like 3-ish years ago. This fucking kid comes in, and then everyone falls in love with him. And I'm looking at his campaign going, okay, man, this is cool. This kid knows what he's doing, but he's hiring this expensive artist to do one cover, this artist to another cover, this artist, like 5, 6, and we're talking like big name artists to do covers, and they ain't cheap, right?
Yeah.
And he's got this guy editing and this guy writing. He's got fucking 10 people, his army of people on his book, and I'm just like, you better raise thousands, bro, because I don't know. I don't want to know what you're paying them. They're in a way of voluntary, okay? So this dude raised $20,000, over 3 years ago, and guess what's going on? You know what happened? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you shitting me? So this young guy, in the last 3 or so years since this campaign, he's the penciler, right? So this guy, this young guy, is the penciler for his entire book. And the thing is, he's good. His fucking pencils are great. I'll give him that. The book is cool. My kind of book, okay? I'm like, I didn't back it, but I'm like, this is some cool shit. He just announced, because he hasn't been posting updates, and people are like, dude, it's been 3 fucking years. We're getting worried what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading these comments.
We're getting worried.
Okay. What he said is, my skills have improved so much in 3 years. And I just got done talking about my shit. Same thing. Okay. His skills have improved so much. He went back to the beginning of the book and is redrawing the whole fucking book. So it took him 3 years to get to this point, and the book isn't finished. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to redo it all. So you're going to wait.
And he's going to be like, my skills have improved immensely. I have to go back and do it again.
And so he still has to have inkers do their job, because inkers ink the pencil, as in they can't work until the pencils are
He's
done.
being influenced by his own work.
Yeah. Do you think inkers whip that shit out? Are you shitting me? Inking's worse than the pencils. Pencils, you can. There's, inking is like surgery. You have to. Oh fuck! I wouldn't be an inker. I mean, then you have colors and letters and editing and blah 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 blah. This fucking thing goes through so many stages. It's already been 3 years, and the dude's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start over." 20 fucking grand, dude. I'm just like, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he's so cool," and I'm just like, something about
That's
him.
awful, man.
I don't know. I remember back then, dude, saying, "There's something's here." I don't know what and I didn't say shit, but I'm like, I'm gonna remember this fucker. And sure enough, people are like, refund. I'm sorry, dude. I lost hope. It's been 3 years. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there you go. There's your big campaigns, motherfuckers. So, anyways, what I'm meaning to say is, everything's been printed, done. Literally, I'm just finishing the book that gets printed, and you get it. So, a few months later than I wanted, for me, is workable versus 3 years where I say, I'm starting over. Hope you guys don't mind. And the campaign is still, like, you could back it right now. We could go right now and back the campaign if you want. He's still taking money. It's been 3 fucking years. He hasn't.
Really?
Wow.
He's still, it's an active, I thought the campaign closed 2 years ago. And I'm like, well, he's just taking forever like everyone else because it's a huge campaign. And
maybe money improves his skills or something.
He's still taking money. It has been open for 3 years. The campaign has been open for 3 fucking years. And now people are getting refunds because they're like, dude, what's going on? And the worst part is he's not posting updates. And I saw a bunch of people on Twitter, backers, not creatives, but backers, said, all we want is updates, 1 a month, something. They're like, when you go a year and your book's not done, we haven't heard from you, and there's something, we think you're fucking us over. And that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Damn, man.
So there's indie comics, kids. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm going to transcend over in this direction, because it just, dude, you're like, I know who it works for and I know who it doesn't work for. Yeah. And the majority, I don't think it works for, I mean, fuck. I don't know. But anyways, I mean, like I said, I've had 2 campaigns they funded. It's cool. It's cool. This shit's cool. I like finishing it. I get all paranoid, like, fuck, I gotta finish it. And then once it's finished and you get it, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, cool. That's where I am right now. I'm just like, God damn it, I got to get this done because it's going to be fucking cool. And everything else is done except the last 10 pages of the book. And that's the good news is, it is over halfway done. I'm not starting over, Wookie. Wookie, Wookie, I think I'm going to start over from first panel tomorrow morning.
From scratch.
And fucking.
All right.
I'm like, wow, dude. What do you say? All right. I'll say it. Just that was, dude. That was the best fucking movie. Oh my god!
Scene. He's all screaming at him.
It was in Back to School.
Yeah.
With, what was his
He
name?
really seems to care.
Sam Kinison.
I have
no idea.
Dude, that scene's probably the best scene in the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of a better scene than that one.
You remember who his wife was?
Who?
Rodney's wife in the movie? Nobody.
Oh, Adrienne Barbeau. Yeah.
Yeah, Adrienne Barbeau. Yeah.
Oh,
there's him
that's
with the
right.
pool guy. Hey, what's with the midgets? That was the funniest, dude. When he's looking at the photos, like, what's with the midgets?
I was like during Creep Show when the guy was daydreaming when they're at that picnic or whatever, pulls out the gun and shoots
her. Yeah. You know, she was married to fucking director for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Carpenter.
Who?
John Carpenter.
Was she really? Yeah, that's. I knew
during
she was
Escape from New York, they were a husband and wife.
Yeah,
during Escape from New York, they were a husband and wife because I told you about
she was in the fog too,
getting hit with the car.
Yeah.
How who the fuck was it? Someone. Oh God, it was who's the fucking dorky director who did the first shitty Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens. Fucking glasses.
J.J. Abrams.
Okay.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams was a young student at the time, and he saw the screening of Escape from New York, a special screening. And young J.J. Abrams went up to Carpenter after, because, John was, talking to people, mingling. Well, how does everyone think, And J.J. Abrams said, what happened to the woman who got hit by the car? And he's like, well, she's dead. Obviously, he's like, yeah, we didn't see it. He's like, we saw, whatever, Chamberlain look over and run, but we should see her dead. And he's like, okay, fucker. All right, kid. So, part of that story was, and by the way, it was J.J. Abrams stuff. I was like, oh my God, young J.J. Abrams, how genius. And, okay, cool, that's cool. But what happened is he went home, and since Adrienne Barbeau was his wife, he said, honey, get your outfit out of the house, go to the fucking park the car, lay under it. I'm going to pour a whole bunch of fucking blood over you. I'm going to film it. And that is what happened. They shot in the street of New York of her lying in their driveway of their home with this camera. It was just the two of them. There was no set, no crew. He's like, I need a shot of you dead under the car to insert in the finished film because this fucking kid, said something. And it's pissing me off. So he had her lay under their car in their driveway, and he put all the blood and all that shit and filmed it. And that's what, isn't that funny?
That's great.
That's what it's like being married to a guy like Carpenter.
I think
so watch out, women.
Did I hear somebody was doing a remake or reboot or something of Escape from New York?
Oh God, yeah. A remake.
Yeah. I read something.
I sent that to you about 2 months ago. I saw it like a nightmare. I'm like,
think it was that long ago. It was a couple of weeks ago.
Maybe a month. I'm like, this has to be a joke. And no, it was real. I'm like,
that concerns me. They could really
anyone that likes that movie. They weren't happy. Yeah, the people weren't happy about it in the responses. And so now we're just like, who the fuck's
the play Snake Plissken, man? You can't.
Yeah, name one actor who could pull off Snake Plissken today. I couldn't tell you one, dude.
No.
Not one. But I thought that with Conan, with Schwarzenegger. What's that?
No. Here's what they'll do.
Just bringing Kurt Russell back.
They'll just
should.
Yeah.
They should, but no. What they'll do is they'll take it. They'll really step out on a limb. Actually, they'll step out on a banana on a fucking limb.
Yeah.
And they'll put in Elliot Page.
Yeah. It all depends who directs.
Otherwise known as Ellen Page.
Yeah,
right.
But it's not going to be Carpenter, so right there I'm out. I'm like, if Carpenter isn't doing this, I don't want to see it. I don't know who's going to do it. Fucking the dude Nolan, who's doing the Odyssey. Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you see Carpenter's name in it as a producer, maybe he's got a say in how it goes.
Maybe. If he was involved somehow,
he's getting pretty old, man.
He is old. He's got to be. Dude, he's got to be in his fucking late 70s or 80s, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he looked old back then. That was 40 fucking years ago. So
I'm gonna say,
hey, Kurt, I gotta bail out.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. It's been almost two hours.
Yeah,
we'll talk a little longer, but yeah, I hear you, Wookie. But no, thanks for hanging, Wookie, for almost 2 hours.
Thanks for having me.
And make sure you're here next week. I really want to try this surprise topic next weekend.
Sure.
I thought of it while I was getting ready tonight, and I just started laughing. And I'm like, oh, they're going to be so pissed off. But it won't be as bad as you think. Like, it'll start off thinking, this sucks. I'm going to have to fake like my internet sucks and I'm leaving. Fuck this. You know what I mean? But it won't be that bad. It will get better. It'll improve.
With laser beams on
It'll improve quickly. So I'm just saying, don't be afraid. Just play the cards you dealt with next weekend, guys. And the topic I'm talking about is something that no man wants to really talk about. That's all I'm going to say. No man, whether they're as young as Tashi or as old as us, likes talking about this. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Feelings.
I'm intrigued.
That's why I'm not. I want to drop more hints so bad, but I'm like, nope, they'll figure it out. And I don't want them to figure it out.
As long as it's not K-pop, we're good.
It's not. I will say it's not K-pop. That's the one thing for sure. It's not K-pop. But it is an important.
I made that
topic.
mistake once.
It's an important topic that us men just really don't talking about. That's all I can say. So yeah, all you fuckers better be there next week. And I don't think I'll post a thumbnail because, like I said, I think you'll all cancel. So no thumbnail this week, Vulcan. I will, once the show is on, I'll post the thumbnail then. But I don't think I'm giving a warning.
Hey,
colorectal exam.
Right.
You'll find out in a week.
It's
a good one.
A snake that goes.
Yeah, ED. Right.
I know every. I know.
Zero failures tonight.
Who had what? Yeah, you didn't get kicked for nothing.
I mean, you didn't do a lot of screen changes and stuff, but
no, actually, dude, I opened up Photoshop and well, everything's still.
You opened up Photoshop, Rex, and you didn't get dropped out.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, I closed it. I opened it and closed it, and that's the biggest program I have on this computer. That normally would boot you. So,
all right, guys.
Congratulations.
All right, Wookie. Next week.
Be good.
See you, Rex. Kurt, we'll see you guys.
See ya.
Hang loose.
Later, guys.
I love the applause.
Yeah. Well, lucky us. You didn't get booted. Let's try to.
Yeah.
This way. That'd be cool. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not like whatever. This isn't some professional show. Like I said, to me, this is like fucking therapy. So what happens. I go to school, but there's of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up because it's almost 11, and I got the shake. I'm fighting it, but I'm like trembling. My whole body's like shaking right now, and I don't know why. So I could be if you don't hear from me. It's been awesome, Tashi. Keep up. Good work. Spread my legend. Somehow access all my drawing, Zeke, and I don't know, but
yeah.
But if not, if it's just too much caffeine, okay, well, I'll see you next fucking weekend. No problem.
Probably just the caffeine.
Probably. And come to think of it, I haven't eaten much either. You don't think that has anything to do with it? Like not eating much and 2 pots of coffee.
Yeah, it might be time to actually get some sustenance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock at night, Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. So maybe it's
time.
So
wait, are you telling me, not eating a meal, drinking 2 pots of coffee and popping about
mass,
6 to 8 ibuprofens through the day,
and
a pack of smokes.
Does it say some nicotine?
Might give me the tremors, the shakes. Huh.
Possibly.
I should call you Dr. fucking King because
you mean evil doctor.
No, it is. I think I was getting fired up because this campaign, these 2 campaigns I saw just pissed I wanted to go to Twitter so bad and say, you fucking assholes. Here's your fucking knights in shining armor, you faggots. These are the fuckers you backed. You didn't back my shit. You backed these fucking guys. Yeah. And now look, you got fucked over and there's nothing you can do. But I'm like, no, I'll just keep it to myself and I'll bring it out on my stream because none of these faggots watch. You know what I mean? It just, and dude, that there's so many. That's just two I discovered this week. And I wasn't even looking. I was like, what?
You should draw you should draw a Batman character strangling those two guys. And put it on
the
X.
Batman. The Batman legend. That drawing.
Yeah, put that
boy,
on.
let me tell you. Yeah, they can keep that going viral and you fucking keep it. I don't want to deal with it. I ain't doing that shit again.
I wanted to get a copy of it and put it on a coffee mug.
Yeah. Well, you know, whatever. I don't know, man. But that was fucked up. But Tosh, you saw it. Tosh was the guy who was sending me the links. Hey, so-and-so talking about check him out.
That's so funny, man.
I was like, I gotta hire this motherfucker. He's like a fucking bodyguard. I didn't even know him for shit. I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But I was DMing you, Toshi, right? I was like, dude, what the fuck? You're nuts. I'm like,
make a good
they're like friends in real life that don't do this shit for me. Who the fuck are you? But yeah, that was nuts. I'm like, no, I'm never.
You could be his agent.
I got Chuck Dixon to see it.
Well, and you told me, you're like, he liked your thing, by the way.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's all I'm at. I'm like, if Mike Barron and Chuck Dixon liked it, that's all I need to know. That's
I think Chuck Dixon is by far the best Batman writer.
Right. And that's why I felt pretty cool. And I know that's why other big guys that didn't comment don't like me even more now, because I got validation from this guy and these guys thought, who is this fucking long-haired guy? He's no comic expert. Why is he getting all this attention? And then Chuck Dixon's like, yep, looks good to me, kid, you know? And they're like, fuck you guys. Because like I said, I saw who liked it to them. I saw who liked it and who didn't like it. And it was so, dude, it was trending, for Christ's sake. It was on trending one night, you know?
Isn't that crazy?
Whatever, Batman artist draws political blah, 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 and kickback from fans. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, man. A fucking drawing. I did it in an hour and a half. That's all. You know what I mean? And but I saw who liked it and who you know. And then I saw people mentioning to the people, the big guys that did get involved, and they were just like, "Well, I don't get involved in this shit." And fuck them. It's like, I know it's just blah blah blah. And I'm just like, you generate tons of videos about this. About Marvel and DC and this particular kind of crap. This shit is like huge right now because this asshole artist in the political climate going on with fucking ICE. Remember what was going on? Protest. Wants to kill ICE, and this faggot fucking does this drawing at a con, the New York Comic Con, the biggest one in the country, and posts it like a dumbass because he knew it was gonna fucking go off, and it went off. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, well, I can do the same. I'm not you, but mine went, you know. And anyone who's involved in comics saw it. I know they did. Batman, whoever. I know the people who saw it, and I know the people that ignored it, and I know the people that liked it and supported it. And I'm like, okay, I am not going to deal with these people. Clearly, there's nothing I got with them. Fuck them. The ones who did like it or support it, I'll focus on them, and that's that. That was probably one of the biggest steps to me towards this indie comic community is a fucking joke. It's like, it's just so tribal. It's like, oh, they all think that this guy and this group is the best and everyone else. And they think this and they think this and they think that. I'm just like, okay. I'm not in any of these fucking groups. I'm like in the shadows down here. So I know I ain't getting support from others. And here we are. But yeah, dude, Tashi witnessed it. He was there. I was there. It was just like, yeah, Mike Barron and Chuck Dixon were cool as fuck. And big surprise, the old guys. In their fucking 70s, the old timers are the ones that supported it. But anyone my age and below, they like ignored it or they basically.
I mean, to be fair, there are guys their age who hate that shit too.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, that was. But like I said, boy, that was my reality check when it came to the whole indie comics community. Who's who's cool and who's not cool, because it's like, dude, this was out there.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck who you are. You saw it one way or another. If
I saw,
I'm not even involved in this shit, and I didn't follow the guy or nothing, and I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I still don't know how the fuck I saw it. But I'm not even involved in this crap, and I saw it. People who are involved in this crap and everyone that is surrounding them is involved in this shit, I know they saw it.
Yeah.
And for them to like ignore it or blow it off or whatever, I'm just like, whatever. It's like, you're showing your true colors, guys. So anyways.
Yeah, it's that got some real traction for sure.
It was yeah, like, well, I was talking to you. I was freaking out. I was like, dude, my phone is locking up. I'm like, it's locking up. I was panicking. I'm like, I can't, my phone's like dying, dude. I have so much shit coming in from Twitter. The app is locking. My phone is fucked up. I'm restarting my phone 3 times a fucking day. That was crazy. I was like, yeah, never again. Blank gone. Nothing. I ain't nothing. No, nothing.
Yeah, you're about to call Gary and Wyatt in Ohio there to, get some more power.
No, it was just. I couldn't.
Oh, they weren't in Ohio. That's right. Their parents went to Cincinnati.
Yeah. It was like over a fucking drawing. I'm like, I get the big deal with him because he's a known artist currently working on Batman. Okay, but I'm a ghost. I'm a nobody, and I simply did his fucking drawing. Just switched it to Antifa instead of Ice. And
there's people that would pay money to get that kind of attention that you got, man.
Well, dude, it was Christy and her husband, Scott. Scott, like, jumped on me. He's like, dude, because it was during, this was last October. Intervention started June 1st. So Intervention was only 3 months old, whatever. And Scott's like, dude, why didn't you take advantage and promote your campaign? I said, that's fucking gay. I said, all the people who love this Batman shit, they don't love my stuff. They don't know who the fuck I am. They love that drawing, and that's it. They love the statement that fuck you, we can do this too kind of thing. You know what I mean? They don't like my shit. They don't know who I am. They don't give a fuck. So why am I going to look like a fucking death? Because I see it all the time. You see this. Someone's post goes, oh my God, this sure got attention. By the way, here's my fucking gay comic book, and like 20 likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their main thing is like 500,000 likes and everything, and it's gone viral. And they're like, oh, wow, gee, everybody. Well, here's what I really do. And it's like 20 likes. I'm just like, they don't give a fuck about you or your shit. All they care about is that one picture, that one statement. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I knew that. Yeah, I miss Christy too. I miss that channel. Dude, that was like the only comic channel show I was on. Twice. They had me on twice. It was awesome. I love that show. She just, I don't know, she's done. I mean, nothing definitive, just kind of, I noticed a month went by and because she was doing Indiegogo campaigns for her. I have her book in the corner. You have her book, Eek.
Yeah.
Her,
I got one of them,
the comedy, what's that called? Flip City Magazine. Flip City Magazine.
Yeah.
And she live streamed at least once a week, right?
Yeah,
she was on
really
several.
into it. Yeah,
she was like her channel, and this other show, and this show, and she was really busy. And then their Flip City Magazine, I think, was what they say, quarterly. I think they said it. So every 3-4 months.
I think it was.
So every 3 or 4 months, they'd have a campaign, crowdfunding campaign.
And it was pretty good.
Yeah. They always made it. They didn't make a ton like me, but it was 1,000, 1,500, whatever. But that's what I make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And holy shit, look at this.
Yeah, there's somebody you don't see.
Here's someone. I miss Christy. Yeah. And then look at this. Creative Chaos, my favorite show. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of talking about that, Danny. Welcome, by the way. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, no shit. It's 11.
We were getting ready to
5 a.m. there.
You almost missed us.
5 a.m. So about 2-3 months go by, And like, so she's not tweeting, no videos, no campaigns. And then, you know, and I was like, okay, well, maybe she's taking a break. But then it got to like 7 months. And I'm like looking at her Twitter, and she hasn't posted in a month or two. I tweeted nothing, like no interaction in a month or two.
Wow.
No campaign, no, you know,
Nothing on
show,
YouTube. Yeah.
nothing. The one Doc's morning coffee show, she like, but he's not consistent. He's not like every single week. It's like he didn't stream for 2-3 weeks or a month. So it just like she kind of just slowly faded to the point where I don't know what the fuck's going on, but she's gone. She's not, you know, and but then like 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden she does her show. And but it wasn't her, it was Doc. Doc was interviewing, what's that? Vulcan, was that Darren Wagner? It was Darren Wagner's a comic guy, and he has a book, and all of a sudden, like bam, out of the blue, her show, Creative Chaos, has Doc interviewing Darren Wagner, but Christy's not there. She's like in chat hanging out, but she's not on camera. She hasn't streamed since. Yeah, and yeah, and I was in chat, and I was just like, because Vulcan fucking posted the shit on Twitter, and he and I were only two posting it, like we were circulating it, he and I. So he's in chat, I'm in chat, everything's cool, and Christy was talking to me, and she was like, I know I owe you a phone call. I said, no rush. I said, it's cool, whenever, you know. But she still hasn't called me. I'm like, bitch, but how much pot you smoking? Is your mind?
What's going on out there in California?
But and then that was it, gone. It was like she did the show. She basically told me it was boring as fuck, and oh, this sucks kind of thing. And I was just like, ain't my show, but I am with you. It was kind of a lame show. It's kind of a lame, you know. But and then not a word. So I don't know. It's like it's weird. It's like, but she hasn't had a campaign in a long time, and had a regular show in a long time. And it sucks because that was the one fucking show I was on and comfortable with, and it's like now it's gone.
Yeah, she was fun.
Like this one chick in Germany who was like this one awesome fucking lady in Germany. Used to hang out all the time, and she'd be on and she'd be doing stuff. Oh, hey, look, there she is. No, I know Danny's situation. I at least Danny keeps in touch. At least I do know how she feels about everything and all that, and she knows how I am, and everything's like Danny and I are on the same page. We, even though we may not talk as much, or she's not around as much, at least I know what the fuck's going on with her. Christy, I have no clue. Like I said, I texted her. I was like, hey man, just checking on you, no big deal. And she's like, I'll call you soon. Okay. And it was like fucking month ago. I'm just like, all right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't bug her. I don't know what's going on. I mean, who knows? Maybe
could be anything.
It could be bad shit they're dealing with, and she's just acting cool. So I don't know if I can deal with it, but it just sucks because it's like, dude, she'd be on here. We talk 5-hour streams.
Yeah.
Remember that?
5 and 6.
She'd come on. You, me, and Christy would be on. It'd be 5 fucking hours. And I'm like, Christy, you're killing me. I said, I haven't eaten. I need to smoke, drink coffee, eat. And I said, it's been 5 fucking hours. I can't see straight.
We took like an intermission. Right?
Yeah. I'm like, I have to end the stream. And she'd be like, well, what was that one story about Vegas and the blood on your head? I said, Christy, I said, I'm done. I said, next time I'll continue that story. I said, I have to go. Yeah. Okay. If we, it was like, she was so fucking cool. I mean, she was awesome hanging out because she would just show up. Hey. And then, she was cool, but everything sucks, dude. Everything sucks. The world it's not the world I love, but the people I hate. Society sucks. I said the same to her the one time I was on her show. I was like, kidding, Chrissy, how can you endure? It was 10 days ago now. But what was 10 days ago? Her show, her live stream? Yeah. Well, time's distorted for me lately.
Yeah.
That's how it is when you live in 2 separate worlds. when I'm more and more in the fantasy world, this world is more distorted. So, yeah. No, I'm not joking. I'm serious. Time
just don't go
gets
out
distorted with me.
Just
What's
go out
that?
at night. Don't go out in the daytime.
Well, that's kind of how I do it, anyways.
That's why I'm saying. I was being facetious.
Oh, I appreciate it, Mr. Facetious. Yeah, I've noticed time is skewed for me lately because I just believe it's just weird. It's weird. I live so differently from everyone else, and I'm going there even more because I'm like, fuck everything and everyone. I'm tired. I want out, and I'm going over there. And so it just makes this even weirder reality, normalcy weirder. Yeah. See, and again, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Oh, you and me. Oh, yeah, that I know it wasn't that long ago. I'm saying Christy popped on out of the blue like a surprise and had a show. And Vulcan and I saw it and we caught it and we tweeted it and we both were in the show. And I think that was a couple weeks ago at least, or a month ago. That was Vulcan. If you're still around, when the fuck was that? At least 2 weeks. It has to be. I thought a month, but yeah. Boy, someone's drinking their fucking latte because she's firing away. I'm like, oh, okay. We typing too fast. No, it's good. It's 5 a.m. though. So I guess Danny, because Danny used to be a night owl like me. Are you switching to days now? Are you like waking up? Danny, are you like starting your day now at 5 a.m.? Have you completely switched, or are you like ending your night? Because you used to like end your night. Oh God, no, I couldn't do it.
At the time I was going into
2
work
to 3 weeks. Yeah. So see, I'm not as fucked up as I think I am. I mean, I am, but I mean, not as fucked up as my time's distorted, but not too drastic. Because I thought it was 2 to 3 weeks ago or a month, and yeah, Vulcan said 2 to 3 weeks. So again, I'm not that skewed, but she is really, she's just a character, man.
Yeah, she's fun. Yeah.
And it sucked because, it was cool that she liked coming over here and talking to us all fucking night. It wasn't like she was here for 10 minutes, like, okay, I gotta run, bye. It'll be 3 fucking hours. And she'd be like, tell me a story about Vegas. What's the craziest thing that happened to you in Vegas? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I can't tell you the craziest. Like, the second craziest. Oh, come on. I mean, it was just cool. It was like, and she was even like on the one, she's like, no, this must have been on the phone because, like I said, we talked on the phone a lot. It'd be like, oh, we'll talk. I only got 10 minutes. An hour and a half later, we're still talking. You know what I mean? And she was like, so I know you don't smoke pot anymore, and I know you used to. She's like, but if you say wound up over here in California and we're hanging out with me and us here, you wouldn't like pass it around with us? Are you telling me you wouldn't fire it up and indulge with us? And I'm like, I know I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know, but I don't like weed I just don't do it. I said, maybe.
I don't know that I've ever seen you indulge.
And I explained to her, I said, it's the paranoia. I'm just completely paranoid. I said, in your defense, Christy, I said, if I felt like I trusted you, was safe with you and comfortable, right? If you and Scott, and I'm sure you would be cool, but if I felt like I could rely on you, like if I freak the fuck out, you're going to make sure you stay there with me until I sober up and then I'm cool. If I have this trust and this faith and your backup and everything's cool and don't worry, no matter what happens, we're here for you, brother. If I had that, I'd say, okay, well, fucking let me have a hit or two. But if I don't have that, I ain't doing shit. I'm staying sober as fuck. And you guys can fucking pass out for all I give a shit, naked. I ain't doing shit because I don't trust people, and that's the difference. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, I just came back from a sunset walk with Lul. Oh, okay. My reason I always wanted to taste blue. Oh yeah. Let's. That's funny. Yeah, we got blue. Yeah, I think every bar has that shit here in America.
Yeah, it's around.
Blue Fairchild. It's not. I wouldn't say it's popular, but it has its uses. Their drinks, all of the fruity drinks, the Caribbean fucking splat. I love blue drinks. It goes with the blue milk in Star Wars. I love blue drinks. So I always love making blue drinks, like a pineapple rum something, and I'd splash a little blue curacao on top just to add that blue, because like it'd be like, blue and gold, like the pineapple with the rum and shit was like mostly yellowish gold, and then a little bit of blue on top. It was pretty, very pretty. And a lot of drinks in Vegas at the Hard Rock, it's all, it's got to look pretty. So, okay. Well, the only reason why I'm still here is because Danny popped on. So, Danny, your welcomed company is prolonging the show. A Blue Lagoon. She's so fucking. It's so funny. She's such an artist. I love it. The World Cup. The fuck are you talking? Are you serious? Why the fuck would I watch that? No, I'm not. This isn't towards you, Danny. I'm saying towards.
I don't know anyone who gives a fuck about it.
What's that?
I don't know anyone who gives a fuck about it.
I was in a restaurant the last couple times I've been in a restaurant. It was on the TV, and one of them I do remember. I thought of Danny because I was like, "Look at that! Germany's whipping up on somebody." And I don't remember. It was some little tiny country. They were just kicking their asses. It was like 6-1 or something.
I don't. I mean, maybe a bunch of woke fags and trannies are into soccer and World Cup.
Such a beautiful sport.
But I don't know anyone ever in my life who watched the World Cup.
They're trying to get soccer to take off here. In fact, it's so bad. I'll tell you this: Cincinnati has a team now. I don't know if you guys know this.
Soccer?
They've got a football team. Yeah.
Football.
Soccer.
The Bengals?
No, it's soccer.
Oh.
But they built a whole new stadium and everything.
Wow.
Before we got the team, it was all over the news for weeks. Are we going to get a team? They're talking it was just on the news every night for weeks. And finally, yes, we got a team. And then you find out like 6 months later that they already knew. Everybody knew, but it was like free publicity, them putting it on the news to make a big deal out of it. So they already knew about it, and they're reporting it like they didn't know if we were getting one. I mean, the media was complicit with that,
Yeah.
That's how much you can't believe what the media is telling you.
Yeah.
I just like that's really tough.
Again, I'm sure guys would agree. America's fucking football. Period. It's football. Baseball's pretty big. Basketball's big. Hockey. Yeah, man.
I know a lot of hockey fans.
I think you took me to a hockey game. The only hockey game I ever saw was with EK in college.
Down the cyclone or something. Yeah.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
Yeah.
What else? Boxing. Of course, we love beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
What?
NASCAR.
No. NASCAR. Christ, I would forget that. Yeah, get NASCAR. Get fire. Give me a cool
cars and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess
NASCAR
NASCAR's still around. I don't know. I guess they're
NASCAR's
still
huge.
They draw some big crowds, man. A lot of people.
It just, again, Danny, Donnie. Sorry, I call you fucking Danny. I'm gonna call it.
It is Donnie though.
I know, but to me, Donnie's D-O-N-N-Y, and I had
I
had an asshole supervisor in Vegas
American.
named Donnie. Yeah, I know, America. So to me, D-A-N-I is like Danny. It's like when I think Donnie, I think of Donnie, my bald fucking supervisor, who was stealing from us. He stole, motherfucker, of Hard Rock. Got busted, fired, and he came crawling back a year or two later. Of course, they hired him like faggots. Anyways, I digress. But the fuck was I talking about? You see what happens?
Talking about sports.
Nobody watches.
Talking about what?
Sports.
Sports. Yes, American.
Nobody watches soccer in America.
Yeah. She's being flirty. Watch out. I love NASCAR. No, Vulcan. we are Americans. Red meat, guns. That's fucking how it is. And
it's regional.
German women, I don't think realize that how American we love meat, red meat, burgers, fucking steaks. We love guns. We love fucking drinking. We love chicks with big tits and tight asses. We love fucking porn. We love NASCAR, hockey. We love fights. It's like Americans are fucking Americans, and this is what these other countries, a lot of them disrespect us, a lot of them make fun of us.
MMA
but it's like, excuse me, but they're all trying to fucking get over here. I don't give a fuck. I've never been out of the country. Do you think I'm ever going to leave this country? I'm going to die here, and I will never fucking visit another country. Do you think I give a fuck? No. You know what I mean? Where are we?
Husky.
Shut up, America. Yeah, no, it's true. Again, we can take the stereotypes. We can take the making fun of because we're the best. I hate to tell you, and if that's a problem, well, deal with it. Because who the fuck is kicking down Mexico's door? Who the fuck is kicking down Haiti's door? Germany's cool by me, man, but I don't see you guys having a problem with fucking immigration. Unless it's illegal towelhead immigration.
They got a ton of it. They got a lot of it there.
It's the same shit that everyone else is dealing with, the European.
Yeah.
It's the fucking brownies that they're fucking forcing over there, dude. It ain't us.
No, that's what I said.
Danny, how many Americans are fucking like waiting in line to fucking... Yeah, I know. Germany is we're cool with Germany, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to Hofbrauhaus tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fucking half German, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? My grandparents took a boat from fucking Germany in World War II and came to America and changed their names. I mean, literally. There you go.
My family did that in World War One. They came over.
To me, to me, the countries that are cool, that are cool with America, Germany, Ireland, England, kinda, it has its good and its bad, but definitely Germany, Ireland, England,
Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think they're so different. I think we're cool. I think we're very cool. I just think they are so drastically different. It's like I've never had a.
We're talking about similar, or are we talking about cool with each other?
I'm talking about just like ally cool with, like, we kind of get each other. Like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Like, I don't know. Like, where we're kind of similar with. We're kind of, you know what I'm saying? Who isn't too much different than us. Like, Germany is not that different from America. It is, but it isn't. There's some things that are, but like Japan is like another world. Like, holy shit, did I teleport to another realm? You know what I mean?
They're a little different.
Germany's like, oh, that house looks like the one I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of familiar shit about Germany and America, a lot of parallels. Where Haiti,
I don't know enough about Europe to know.
What's that?
I don't know enough about Europe to know.
I know a little bit about Europe here and there.
I think a lot of countries are kind of fed up with this. Yeah, we're going to negotiate, and we're going to kill your guy while you're doing it. Yeah, there's a lot of people tired of us weaponizing our money and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Dude, German Irish is what fucking most of Ohio is, the tri-state area.
That's what I am.
That's what you are.
German Irish and me too. Yeah.
I mean, I'm German Irish.
Got a few other Scott.
Touch Polish. We were like, a little bit. There's a little bit of Polish, but mostly German and
there's a lot
Irish.
of Poles in Cleveland, I think, too.
Yeah. That's where my cousins who are more Polish are, in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Up there. Parmatown. They only make fun of Parmatown. Fucking Ringo was part Polish from Cleveland. So a lot of Poles in Cleveland. But Cincinnati kind of has more of the Germans and the Irish.
Tons.
I noticed.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting how, but it's all European. It's not,
Yeah.
oh, Haitians or fucking China or no, it's Europeans, you know, because Europeans, you know.
Actually, I don't know if I told you this, Kurt. A couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I was down at Opera House, and our server was from Germany, and I asked her where she was from, and she's like Bavaria, and I'm like, "What are you doing here?" And she's
Wow.
like, "Oh, this is Opera House." I was like,
Yeah. I'm thinking, good point.
Would you leave Bavaria and come here?
Yeah, I know
but
some
the similar, you know, that's part
but
of
then
it.
But then you see what's going on with the whole fucking immigration bullshit, and you're like, wow, are we lucky or what? You know what I mean? It's just like, I know like no country's perfect, but this flooding Europe with this bullshit, man, it's in Germany, man. You know, it's everywhere, dude. It's Ireland, it's Scotland, it's fucking England, it's fucking Germany. It's Europe is being flooded with these Talib motherfuckers, and it's just like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, it's different, but it's not too much different. I was just from some of the videos and pictures I've seen from Donnie. I'm like, Christ, that looks like my childhood. You know what I mean? I'm like, I've been to places like that in my childhood. It's like it doesn't look that foreign. You know what I mean? It's cool. I would love Germany. It'd be fucking great. It's just I just think right now things are fucked up everywhere, and I ain't going anywhere. I'm like, I don't see fucking Arabs running around here, and that's cool by me, you know.
So I mean, if some Haitian cannibals moved into your apartment building there, you wouldn't leave, or
no? You know what? I would just have I have a chat with my spirit, and I'd say, "Are they related to you, sister?" No,
they're eating the neighbors.
I'd say, okay, well, why don't you do a little bit of your magic and
the guy
flood
in
their
2A
fucking
that goes
apartment
by the name Barbecue?
Yeah, or set a fire in
yeah,
there.
that guy.
I'm gonna talk to my supernatural ghost that's hanging out here and be like, okay, let's fuck him up. Let's do a little voodoo magic, man. Fucking voodoo magic, man. Remember that was that from?
Tashi has no idea what you're talking about.
No, God, I know, man.
But I love that, man. We watched that movie so many times.
Shit up.
Yeah.
Shit.
That movie.
You know what Babylon says. Shit.
Yeah. And you remember the talk show guy that was on there? Do you remember his emblem on his real TV show was the big mouth?
Yeah.
Downey.
Robert or Morton Downey Jr.
Morton Downey Jr. Yes.
Morton Downey Jr. Yeah. Yeah. But that dude, we're talking about Predator 2, Tashi.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that.
You seen Predator 2?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Dude, the Voodoo
all
Posse.
I remember is that Danny Glover was in it.
Yeah.
Dude, the Voodoo Posse had so many good quotes, man.
Yeah.
That was the fucking voodoo magic, man.
I love that scene.
And but my favorite is the head dude in the alley.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah,
you don't see the eyes of the demon until he come calling. Drake, man, truly Drake. You know, and then Danny Glover takes off. And the fucking dude, he's got the dreadlocks and the sword cane, maybe a sword cane.
Carrying the head.
And the fucking thing, ting, 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 falls down. And he knows. It's like, oh, this dude's toast. He ain't going to last fucking 1 minute. Of course he doesn't, you know. But that character was cool, man. That voodoo fucking old father guy and the way he talked. I love that fucking accent. That was so. You never
remember
who the deep.
You remember who the girl was in the penthouse that they were in?
The naked chick who was getting fucked, or fucking him?
You remember who that? You know who that was?
No,
that was Terry Weigel.
Who the fuck is that?
She used to be in Playboy. Like, she was a centerfold, and then she went into porn, and I guess Hugh was kind of pissed at her, and you know.
That's why she's got the sex scene in Predator 2.
And actually, I remember Kevin talking about when he worked at the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
He worked with her brother. I guess he was gay or something, worked in the kitchen or something. But yeah, he worked at the hotel.
Wow.
And he didn't get any of us an autograph or anything.
Of course not. Yeah, that chick's hot. That scene of her, and that's an awesome, quick little. In fact, I have to. You know what? Honestly, I have to say, I guarantee a little bit of that influenced me in Volume 1 because you see that relation, right?
Yeah.
The building and the window, and you see her on top of him.
Yeah.
Except in my book, it still gets bloody in my book, though. If you think about it.
Right.
So maybe I don't even realize I was influenced from that
Pulling
scene in Predator 2.
Yeah.
What's that?
You're kind of drawing off of it. Yeah.
I don't know where I get inspiration from sometimes until I sit like, holy shit, I think, you know what I mean? It's just like, it comes from so many fucking places. But yeah, I'll bet you that that scene in Volume 1 was inspired from that fucking shot that in Predator 2. Oh God, probably
wouldn't surprise me.
Who knows? I don't know. I can't keep track. But anyways, well, it's what Tashi knows, but that's cool. Yeah, Predator was bad. Predator 2 is awesome as fuck. The one I actually liked, believe it or not, I know, and even I was like, there's no fucking way this is gonna be good. Because Adrian Brody was the badass. Was Predators.
Yeah.
Just Predators. I have it. I bought it just months ago.
That's one of those guys where you go, how did he get to be so popular?
Which is why he's a good actor. All I have to say is I get why he's a good actor. If this motherfucker can play the role, if he can play with the character that Schwarzenegger played and be believable, I'm like, okay, I'm in. And he did.
Yeah.
Because he's smaller and thinner, so he was fast. Yeah. So where Schwarzenegger fought the Predator with the brute force, like the big brute force Predator, Adrian Brody's character, he would be more like how I do it. He was fast and like disappearing and run and disappear and run and disappear. I'm like, that's how you do it, man. You act like it's like killing an assassin by becoming an assassin.
Yeah.
Hunting the hunter, right? That's what he fucking does, and that's how he wins because he attacks the Predator at the end like the Predator is used to attacking people, and it fucks him up. The Predator's not used to it. And I'm like, Schwarzenegger can't because he's like, boom, boom, boom. Adrian Brody's like,
whenever he was running in those movies, they put him in slow motion.
So his tits are bouncing, everything's bouncing.
To make it look like he was fast.
But yeah, I would and the cool thing about Predators is the big twist, right? It's not on Earth.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Because I saw it in theater.
Yeah, I did.
And when they did that shot, because it's all kind of like where are we? This is kind of where are we? And then you see them all like reacting, and you're like, what's going? And the way they did that shot where you see them in the sky, and there's all those fucking planets and shit. I'm just like,
that was 10 or 15 minutes into the movie too before you even saw that.
And that's why it's such a good movie. It's like they went back to like the old school ways, and they're like, let's make a fucking cool Predator movie that's just not like the others, but let's make it more old school. And I think they nailed it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at all the characters. You had like every stereotype. Imagine a fucking prisoner, a psycho, a cartel, a fucking, I mean, dude.
Yeah, Topher Grace was the doctor guy.
The fucking Yakuza.
Like
one of the coolest characters. The Yakuza was, and I'm so glad he took out that fucker. I'm like, if this motherfucker is fighting a Predator with a sword, at minimum, they better kill each other. And of course, that's what happened. And I'm just like, good for you guys. You gave him the respect because that was badass. He's fighting a Predator with a fucking katana. I'm like, so cool. Anyways, Tasha, I just ruined that movie for you, but I suggest it. It's called Predators with an S. It's just Predators. It's actually, I saw it in theater. I don't know, was it 15 years ago? 10? I don't know. It was not as long. No, it wasn't in the 80s. It was like early 2000s, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Late 2000s.
Well, I mean, Predator 2 came out in 1990.
This was 2000s for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It wasn't that far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only watched the first two, and then the series looked like it was kind of getting silly to me.
It did get
some of it did get.
It did, which is why Predators was cool because I remember reading before
2010.
2010. Okay, so pre-woke, which is a good thing. You can tell it's pre-woke. It's not woke. I remember reading about it before it was released, And the director basically said, okay, we're keeping Predator 1 and 2. And, in our book, it's canon. And they do refer to it. That's what's so fucking cool. In Predators, they refer to that. He said, but everything else is no. Yeah. He's like,
we're just going to ignore it.
We're ignoring the whole Predator versus Alien bullshit because that. How could you fuck that up? And
they did too.
Did you get Kathleen Kennedy involved? Because these are the two coolest aliens in the history of sci-fi. I mean, what is a cooler alien than a Predator and an alien?
Yeah.
Terminators don't count because they're robots. You know what I mean? They're cyborgs. But an alien and a Predator, there's no cooler creature designed than these two.
I mean,
and they fucked it up. How could you fuck it up? And they fucked it up over.
Dude, we were all excited. If you remember at the end of Predator 2, when he's on the ship, and the trophy case up, there's an alien skull in there. We were all stoked, like, And apparently there was a film to be made,
right?
And the guy at the top of the studio gave it the green light, and then he got fired. Then that was the end of it.
Yeah.
For years until they came out with what they brought out.
I what a disaster. It could have been, dude, it could have been so fucking amazingly good. Yeah,
said the same thing about some Star Wars movies.
Yes.
That could have been so good.
Because the success Aliens had and the success the first two Predators had, if you combine them, how can you fuck it up? And they did. And it didn't just fuck it up once. It kept getting worse. They're like, well, shit, maybe we should try this and make it up in the first one, and then it'd be worse. Well, maybe we should try this. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so the director for Predators, this one I'm telling you to watch, Tashi, he basically said, yeah, fuck all that.
He kind of righted the ship.
He did exactly what he did. He righted the ship. He said Predator 1 and 2 are cool. I don't remember if they mentioned Predator 2 in the movie as a reference, but they do talk in detail about the first one.
I'd have to go back and watch it again.
I'd have to too. I haven't seen it that many times. In fact, so now tonight I'll fucking put it in.
Right.
But I know they talk in detail about the first one. I don't think they mentioned the second one, but either way, those two basically they said are cool. They're canon. Yeah. After that, don't fucking worry about their shit. So that's why Predators is good because it's like number 3. You know, it took a while, but it is perfect 1, 2, 3. So I'd say, Predator, Predator 2, and Predators, and that's all you fucking need. All right, well, I'm gonna have to go. I'm starving. My stomach's rolling. I need to smoke and drink coffee. And I gotta stop the shakes.
Maybe there's something in your apartment making noise. It's some kind of paranormal thing.
That'd be cool. That's fine with me. I'm all up for the paranormal shit. It gets real boring here working on shit alone, so I'm always up for paranormal. If anything happens, I'll let you know. But lately, I mean, no, it's been quiet here, man. Everything's cool. Ever since that was over Christmas, and I was like, "Fuck, that was last Christmas." All that crazy.
I know it's been a while.
Over like one thing after another. Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Starting to get a little weirded out.
I was like, "This is getting stupid, man. What the fuck?" You know what I mean? But yeah, so far it's been pretty mellow years. So yeah. I'm starving. I need to smoke. Yeah, that's yeah. I got the shakes because I haven't eaten and I've had too much coffee. So I'm gonna have more coffee and smoke before I eat. While I'm eating.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna do a burger. I'm gonna fucking do a big fat burger with pickles on the side because I like that. That sounds good. Sure, why not? A burger and pickles. That's right. All right. Well, so 2.5 fucking hours. All right, guys. Well, damn it. I hate to leave, Danny. Since you're here, it's good to see you. But I gotta go. And Vulcan, Amos, thanks for hanging out for the whole time.
You can see the new outro.
Thank you for reminding me. I don't even have it set up. I have it. So let me get this all figured the fuck out because there's all sorts of shit I have lined up here at the bottom. I gotta get rid of maps and fucking videos and fucking shit. So yes, but all Yes, we are. That's us. The
Right.
Looks Maxed crew. Thanks, Vulcan. Yep. And Vulcan, yeah, we're on for next week. And like I said, it's going to be an interesting topic that most men don't wish to talk about. So make sure you're here, Vulcan. Danny, if you happen to be up, you would like this. In fact, I don't want to, again, I don't want to give away too much.
It's not my wife, is it?
Danny, it's the kind of topic I think you would enjoy. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think it's the kind of topic, speaking of your wife, that she might enjoy. But I don't know because I really don't know your wife that well. But it's a topic that I have never talked about. And I'm not the kind of guy you think would talk about it, which is why we need to talk about it. Because it's something that is necessary in all stories. But us men don't really like dealing with it, young or old.
Is it a kissing scene?
That's all I'm going to say.
Seen The Princess Bride?
What's that?
Princess Bride?
Oh, yeah. The kid and him. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, but like I said, it's you'll figure it out
like
next
the
week.
kissing part?
But I'm not going to make a thumbnail because it'll ruin it. And I think you guys will chicken out and not show up. So, yeah, next Saturday night. And Danny, if you think you are around next Saturday, I may try to start early. Maybe I'll try to start at like 8:30 my time instead of 9 my time. I don't know if that helps you or not, but because our time difference, it's such a gap. It's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, as you wish. Remember that was a great fucking movie. Princess Bride. It's called classic. It's legendary.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, that's not my kind of thing. Like, there's no tits and blood and cussing, explosions. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of action though.
But
I mean,
it's
unusual size or
it
whatever.
hits you here. It's a heart tugger, and it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. It's like, man, something about that when you were younger, it just fucking nailed you. And I was like, I still got a soft spot for that fucking movie. That's for sure.
Yeah, and the director is sadly gone.
In a fucked up way.
Yeah, boy.
What a fucked up. We talked about that on the phone.
I'm a big fan of Spinal Tap too. So
yeah,
you know, I mean,
hey man, I loved A Few Good Men. I think no thumbnail for
some
this.
great movies.
I still, in my opinion, A Few Good Men is the top 5 movies that has the best dialogue scenes between actors. Jurassic Park is up there, the table scene where they're all talking. Raiders of the Lost Ark in the church where he first talks about the Ark. There's certain scenes for me that I'm just like, this is perfect. It's genius.
Right,
it's like,
I'm the same way. Yeah.
The writing, from the writers to the actors to the cinematography.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone's involved. Everyone in this scene talks to each other. It's not just one person talking, and the others not. No, this fat guy talks. This skinny old guy talks. This guy talks. This guy talks. They all fucking interact with each other. And it's that same way at the table scene in Jurassic Park. And it's that way in A Few Good Men. So, yeah, Rob Reiner, great movies, man. But what a fucking fucked up way to go, dude. Just fucked up.
Yeah. I tell some of my trainees that bit about, you did a good job today. Sleep well, and I'll probably kill you tomorrow.
Kill you more.
I've told a few of them
that. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, okay. All right. So I have an outro. Donnie, if you didn't know that, I have an outro video. I'm trying to become a little more polished on this show. Now it's a matter of getting it all set up here in a second. Hang on one second. Where is it? Dude, I can't believe now I'm gonna have to pause this real quick too, because it's gonna start automatically. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. That's one thing I hate is it. Oh, speaking of boobies, there you go. Demon tits. We talked about that earlier. What I say,
Yeah.
tits and demons.
Demons
There you go.
with demons with tits.
I told you.
You said demons and tits, and then I said with tits.
Demon tits. There's your demon
And then Wookiee
tits.
made the mistake of looking it up. Apparently,
There, right there is your perfect example. There are your demon tits, right fucking there. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. So yeah, so I've got my outro video, and I guess that's it for tonight. And then we'll plan on next Saturday, and yeah, we'll plan on next Saturday. Try to make the show, everybody, because it could be, maybe it'll be lame. I hope not, but I think it's an important thing to discuss that men need to talk about just for their own good. And I think their wives, girlfriends, mistresses, whores will appreciate it. So
probably about your prostate or
I'm not saying anything. I told you. If I give more hints, I think.
Are you like in one of the situations where you feel like you have to pee while you're peeing?
Let's just say, I'm going to say it's a sensitive topic.
Okay.
I would say that. It's a sensitive topic that women are more comfortable discussing than men. That's all I'm going to say. So,
okay. We'll see about that.
Tashi's starting to thaw out a little bit over there. Every week, you know, he goes from like a painting of Jesus. Now he's starting to actually have a little bit of movement, reaction, and expression.
You know, when I do have
in about a year, he'll be like doing cartwheels back and forth and flips and shit. He's like, guys, check out my backward flip. It'll like fall, crash.
I don't have much to say, so I just try to be entertaining in the background.
Right.
Dude, you don't have, you just sit there and look like that and you're entertaining. It's like you look like either Jesus or Jim Morrison. That works for me. I'm like, cool, we got our fucking hippie. Now all we need is this guy and this girl and this guy, and we're set. You know what I mean?
Anytime I have an issue where my computer does its thing, you know, if I look at Tashi, I'm like, oh shit, I can't tell if he's moving. I have to look at somebody else's. Oh wait, yeah, shit, I'm out.
Everyone serves a role naturally. It's not like, okay, Tashi, this is what I want you to do. I need you to grow your hair out, look like Jesus, and just sit there and stare and just don't react much. You're gonna be the silent hippie that's kind of scared. No, it's just this is how he fucking is, and I'm like, this is fucking perfect. I needed this. I needed this piece in the fucking chessboard. Here we go. Got him. So yeah, you do whatever fuck you want, Tashi. If you want to react or don't react, I don't give a shit. You're cool in my book, brother. So okay. Yeah. There you go. All right.
The ironic thing is I hate the Doors.
Dude. That's of course you hate the Doors.
That's funny.
That's funny. That's funny. I love Jim Morrison. The younger Jim Morrison. I loved him. I love that Conchi belt and that black pants, leather pants and black boots, a white, fluffy white shirt, and that Conchi belt. I'm like, I wore that in college. I guarantee I don't know.
Actually, even if you do hate the Doors, you should still check out the movie, The Doors. That, what's his name did? With
Val Kilmer?
Fucking, he sang some of that shit.
Val Kilmer sang, yeah.
He looked like him, sounded like him.
Critical acclaim for his work in Doors because he was like fucking Jim Morrison. It was crazy, man. So, okay, so one last time, I hate to end the show as, of course, we're having this awesome conversation.
Right.
For 1 year, he's saying that, but my head's hurting. Really got.
I don't really like Pink Floyd either.
Really? I'm not huge on them either. I don't hate them, but it's stoner music, dude. It's stoner music.
Yeah. That's Pink Floyd.
I mean, big surprise. Ozzy was always listening to it, you know, and them. It's
like Pink Floyd.
Again, it's cool. I mean, like the movie The Wall was a trip. I love it. I have no problem. I don't own any of their albums.
Did you see the movie at like midnight? Did you go to one of those midnight showings?
No, fuck no. I saw it on TV somewhere. Or probably at college when they're all getting stoned. Oh, dudes, put in fucking The Wall, man.
Should have gone to the midnight showing and seen it. You know.
No, it's a toner.
I'm not saying what happened in the parking lot afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a total stoner movie, dude. Big time. A lot of movies are that way, where it's like stoner classics, But again, dude, I mean, most in high school, half my friends were stoners, and in college, what would you say? Easily half, maybe more. I mean, dude, they all smoked. Jesus Christ! I mean,
yeah.
I remember Ringo didn't. Well, Ringo didn't at first, but once he got with Lisa, he did. Then he became like a stoner, like a pothead. Completely changed. That's what a woman will do to you. Of course, she'll turn you into a druggie. You know what I mean?
He seems to be quite the chameleon, What's
He's,
a witch to what's he doing now? Buddhism or something?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in decades. I couldn't tell you. But anyways, I'm not a stoner. Well, there you go, Vulcan. You and me both. I'm not a stoner either. I'm done with this crap. Yeah, like I said, I am a experiencer. I will experience almost everything once. I don't believe in experiencing everything once, because that includes shit like gay shit, and I don't do gay shit.
Not even once?
No. Nope. I love women, period.
I
love them. Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. I fucking love all women, but guys, okay. At the risk of sounding gay, I love guys, so to speak, but it's like a camaraderie, buddies, partner thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've given guys like little hugs before, half hugs or shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. Where I'm just like, I got no problem like shaking EK's shoulder, or patting his head, when his hat's off. Good guy, EK, because he's a little shorter than me. It's like, good man. But like Tashi, I would come up and tug his beard or something. I'd be like, "Is this real?" Okay, cool. They hit me. He'd say, "Is your
good
face
way
real?"
to get in. Grab
He'd be like, "Yeah, haha, funny wise guys, your face real?" Crack. I did a pretty good imitation there, didn't I? Of his.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay, see, I still got it. I am looking forward to the 4 Beatles movies come out at the same time. Wow.
I like the later Beatles stuff better. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of theirs. I wasn't alive at first, so I'm thinking, no.
Well, I got a hold of a set of Abbey Road at one point about wore that thing out. So it was, there's some good stuff on there.
Again, they're legends.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you not like them? But again, I don't own one of their albums. I just, you know what I mean? I know their songs. I love their songs. They're good shit. I think it's crazy. They're like Paul McCartney. His life is insane. That motherfucker has lived like the life of 5 kings.
Mid-80s,
None of us have ever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been knighted in this and fucking this. It's just insane. It's like his life is so crazy. It's like the lives of 5 different kings in one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One king is enough. It's insane. It's insane what that guy has done in his life. I'm just like, wow.
Dude, Ringo's the oldest one of the bunch. I bet he outlives them all. He's only got one more to go, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think Paul's like 86. He's like my
just turned 84 a couple days ago.
84. Okay, I was close.
I don't know how these guys do it, man. I really don't like the
Jagger's
Stones.
the Stones just cut a new album.
I just don't get it. I honestly, if they haven't sold their soul to Satan, then I believe they're reanimated corpses who are just highly intelligent. If they're not reanimated highly intelligent corpses, then I don't fucking know, man. Because the amount of partying and traveling and bullshit that these motherfuckers do, and their age, they should be buried. 10
I'm sure they
ago.
quit all that at some point.
But obviously, but. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm just saying this, dude. I've been there. I partied and this and that and fucking this and that, and I'm just like, there's no way I could last that long. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no way.
Yeah, maybe they got Alzheimer's. They just don't know to quit. They just keep.
Is that it? I don't know, but it's just nuts, dude. Some of these people's lives is amazing. So
yeah.
All right. Anything else before we go? 3 hours.
Roll the credits, man.
Cool. Tashi, next week.
Sounds good.
Good
Feel
to see
free
you,
to participate.
Tashi.
Yeah,
Vulcan, of course.
Donnie.
Donnie, if you're around, it would be a topic you may like. Eek, of course, brother. I will talk to you.
Can't wait to find this one out.
It's not that. It is what it is. I'm not lying when I say I'm. Nothing I've said is a lie. Nothing I've said is exaggerated. It's all truth. I'm just going to leave it at that. So I was talking about Kurt forgetting his. Yeah. Well, that's what I told you to get on your good side because I know you are more comfortable around gay guys. The truth is, I'm like negative 30% gay. No, I'd say I'm probably more like 20%. I exaggerated probably.
Which 20?
Underestimating. Now they're all talking. You see what I'm doing? 3 fucking hours. My head's hurting. I haven't smoked, drank. You know, I'm like dying over here, and this is the fucking respect I get. Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top, guys. I wouldn't know because I ain't at the top. And I ain't lonely. I got too many voices in my head to ever be lonely.
I can't even
I'm just
see
saying.
the top.
I'm just saying. Elon Musk said that a while ago. It's lonely at the top, and so I'm agreeing. I'm like, I bet it is. I'll never know, but I hear you, brother. So we need you to be a bit gay. Eek, what do you have to say about that?
Yoo-hoo! That's about as far as I get.
If I was feeling better, I would put out a gay rant for 10 minutes and I'd have the gestures and stuff down. But I honestly, my fucking head hurts now and I really got to go. So thank you all. It's always fucking fun at the end, right? And then I have to, I got to end the show. I feel like shit. Of course, everyone's here, we're having a ball, but I got to end it because it's been
good.
Every fucking, this always happens. I love you. All right. Well, get with us next Saturday, everybody, and it should be cool. So with that, good night. Thanks again. Thank you, Tashi, everybody. And again, thanks for backing my books. That'll be late by a few months, but have patience. You know you'll get them because I've shown you.
It won't be a few years.
I just get paranoid. I don't want you guys to get a little weird on me. I'm like, believe me, I ain't fucking anyone over. I get fucked over if anyone gets fucked over. So you will get your products. Don't worry.
Be good, everybody.
Thanks, Eek.
Yeah, man.
Tell Kathy I said hey.
I will.
And tell Kathy she may actually enjoy next week's live stream. Maybe from work she should take a peek because she may.
I'll tell her to call off.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let her sit in for me.
I thought of that. I said, you know what? I bet you Kathy would have more to say than EK. She could just have the camera down at her boobs the whole time.
Wait down here. Yeah,
at her boobs hands.
We'll put the dog in the seat. You know,
that reminds me of someone we need for something.
Idea some dice.
Can you grab a dice and how good are you at rolling dice and jumping up and down?
Yeah, maybe I can do it somehow. I don't know. I'll work it out.
All right, man. Bye. Yep. Adios. Good night. Okay. And here is the outro. We're over when the outro is done.